Welcome to Ballers Baseball on 860 AM. The answer, it's game 81 of the year. Just 16 more games on this 2025 schedule. The second year of this Ballers existence. It's going to be a second year of playoffs. They are going to go for an all-time record in wins. However, how is the season going to finish, and what are they going to do during playoffs? Those are the answers we don't know yet. What will the rotation be in the playoffs? We don't know yet. We're going to try to figure things out against a tough Hawks squad that really put the hurt on Oakland yesterday, 22-9, the biggest loss at home in Ballers history. I'm Tyler Peterson alongside Nevada Cullen. It's the third game of our series. The Ballers won the first game by a respectable 6-2. And the Ballers now about to run out. We'll turn it over to Tarek Ansari, who has today's lineups.
And now it's time for the starting lineup for your Oakland Ballers. They're announced by manager Aaron Miles. Leading off, the shortstop, number 3, Tremaine Cobb. Batting second, the right fielder, number 9, Isai Santos. Batting third, the designated hitter, number 15, Cam Buford. The first baseman batting fourth, number 29, Christian Almanza. Batting fifth, the second baseman, number 4, Danny Harris. Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 13, Jake Allgaier. Batting seventh, the catcher, number 7, Dylan Tatum. Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 11, Davis Druick. Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 19, Daryl Buzz. And the starting pitcher for your Oakland Ballers is number 56, Gabe Tanner.
I think a lot of phlegm would come out of my mouth if I tried to talk like Tarek, but that's why he's the PA and I'm the play-by-play. We're just about ready for this game to begin here at Raimondi Park on a really nice night here in Oakland. It's warm and it's just dipped down just slightly before the start of this. The colors on the field before the national anthem are presented by Roy Arcerolden, and the performance of the national anthem, Adam Kubota, a bassist, will perform on bass the Star Spangled Banner.
Bassist for a postmodern jukebox and a Prescott resident.
Well, if you were saying to yourself, wow, the bass is really loud, well, it was a bass, so I should hope so. The starting lineup for the visiting Boise Hawks, their manager, Cash Beecham, wrote out the lineup card. I don't know if he's here today, but he wrote out this lineup.
Yes, it is. Ethan Underwood, the third baseman, leading off on an 11-game hit streak. Paul Myro, the fourth, is the shortstop, batting second. Max Young-Goldberg is the second baseman, hitting third. Drew Woodcock's left fielder hits fourth. Ethan Crawford, DH, bats fifth. Jake Jelly, center fielder, in the sixth slot. Jeremy Bagura, the first baseman, who hit 2 homers yesterday, plays first, hits seventh. Braxton Turner, the right fielder, bats eighth. And J.C. Santini, catcher, bats ninth. Notice, no Noah Marcello or Taylor Darden. If Marcello does not play today, it will be his first game all season, getting the true day off, but he has appeared in all 80 games prior to this. Hawks will roll with their pitcher, Cole Tremaine, the former Cal Bear. He'll be opposed by Gabe Tanner.
Gabe Tanner, a perfect 7-0 this year, 13 appearances and 7 starts for the right-hander, a 3.52 ERA in 53 2/3 innings. That is not a qualified ERA in the Pioneer League by about 13 innings. He may, by the end of the season, if he makes 3 more starts, get there if he goes deep. I don't know if he will, but he is having quite his first pro year. Strikeouts only at 34, but he's only walked 19 in 53 2/3 innings, a 266 batting average against. For the man from nearby Danville, California, and a Pioneer at CSU East Bay.
Pioneer in the Pioneer League has been pioneering. Gabe Tanner 7-0 so far this season. The defense behind him today, Druick, Bugs, and Santos, left to right in the outfield. First to third in the infield, Almanza, Harris, Cobb, and Allgaier. And Tatum does the catcher for the righty. Tanner, who last time out carried a perfect game into the 5th and went a career-high 8 innings. That was Thursday at Rocky Mountain.
Ballers in their home creams today. And the Hawks in the away grays. Stepping up is Ethan Underwood as we are just about ready to get this game underway from Raimondi Park. The sun cutting through the clouds. Tanner from the windup. The high kick and the pitch, and it's swung on and fouled back into the screen. It's 0-1. First pitch at 6:38 Pacific Daylight Time. It's a 75-degree first pitch as well. This is one of our Prescott night market nights, so a lot of folks will be late arriving from the market behind center field. So next pitch is down low. It's 1-1. Underwood yesterday was 3 for 5, scored 2 runs, brought in 1 of the 22 that were scored. Here's a ball out to left field, backing up his helmet. He's at the wall, and it's gone. Ethan Underwood goes the other way, and today's game has started, well, no nicer than yesterday's game finished. It's already 1-0 Hawks, 1 batter in.
Well, and as similar as this game has started to yesterday's game, in which Boise hit 6 home runs, could not start more differently for Gabe Tanner, who last time out a week ago carried a perfect game into the 5th. This time his perfect game, no-hitter and shutout, ends to the first batter.
Now Paul Myro, the shortstop. Tanner's first pitch to Myro is a fastball on the outside corner for a called strike 1. Myro did not feature in yesterday's game. He started at short and batted 9th in game 1, took a 1 for 3. Now the 0-1 from Tanner on its way. Fastball is going to hit the back shoulder, or excuse me, the back elbow of Myro. It's a hit by pitch. Just came underneath him. So a little stinger, the first 2 men on for the Hawks here in the first. And that'll bring up Max Young-Goldberg. You can count him 9 RBI for Young-Goldberg yesterday, a 3 for 5 contest in which he hit 2 home runs and was, let's say, about 3 feet short of another home run on a RBI triple. First pitch is fouled back to the screen.
Well, you've mentioned Dylan Tatum, who has insane numbers against Boise this year. Now Young-Goldberg has Tatum-like numbers against Oakland. with 17 RBI in less than 10 games against the Ballers.
359, 22 home runs, 25 doubles, 116 driven in. The 0-1, young Goldberg looks at strike 2.
His RBI mark, that's third in the league, top 10 in homers as well. Young Goldberg has really blossomed as a hitter this year, and we've seen it firsthand here at Raimondi this week.
From Palo Alto originally. The 0-2 pitch is down low. It's blocked by Tatum, but it's out in front of him, and away to second goes Myro. He had such a good jump off that ball. It's almost like it looked like a delayed steal, but I do not think he was running until the ball was in the dirt. I think we'd have to look at that to be sure, but it would be a wild pitch. It's 1-2 to young Goldberg. Tanner from the stretch and the pitch on its way. That is low. Takes the fastball below the zone. It's 2-2. 1-0 Hawks here in the first. Leadoff homer by Ethan Underwood. Can't start much better than that. The 2-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. Changeup off the plate, and young Goldberg Ks.
That's a beautiful pitch right there from Gabe Tanner, who sports a 6-pitch mix, 4-seam sinker, changeup, splitter, slider, curveball. And that pitch darted away from the bat of young Goldberg.
Here is Drew Woodcox, the left fielder, the former Baller. Homered yesterday as he takes a strike. Woodcox took a 2 for 5, including a first-inning home run to right center field. Tanner, the close stance on the mound. Kicks and fires. The 0-1, that's hit to right field over Santos into the alley. He won't get there. It's going to one-hop off the wall. Santos plays it well. He's going to hold Woodcox to a single, but around to score from second is Myro on a very deep RBI single, and it's 2-0 Hawks.
That's one of the longest RBI singles I've ever seen. That really has no business being a single. That's a great route from Isai to realize he had no chance to cut it off, to angle back towards the wall, and to hold Woodcox at first. Good piece of hitting, though, by Drew Woodcox, taking that high pitch and hitting it the other way.
That'll bring up Ethan Crawford, the designated hitter. Respicia Crawford is a fastball high. So 2-0 Hawks on 2 hits and a hit by pitch. Sean Persky at third, dishing out a couple of signals to Woodcox over at first. Pitch on its way is swung on up the middle. Harris is going to take it, step on the bag for one. His throw to first is in time as Almanza keeps his foot on the bag. It's a 4-3 double play, and the inning is over. It's not 7 like yesterday, but the Hawks do score 2 here in the first on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We move on to the bottom of the first. Ballers to bat for the first time on this Thursday evening. 2-0 Hawks on 860 AM, The Answer. Bottom of the first. Welcome back to Ballers Baseball on 860 AM, The Answer. I'm Tyler Peterson alongside Nevada Cullen. We're going to see Cobb, Santos, and Buford to lead off for Oakland after Boise scores 2 in the top of the first, even though you just wrote down 0 in your scorebook.
Good catch. Goodness. Got like an eagle watching me.
Well, I just happened to look over to you to ask you a question and to see you right as zero. I mean, it's nice to think that maybe no runs could have been scored, but
there were two.
There were two. The right-hander on the mound is someone that we actually know. It's Cole Tremaine. Tremaine from Folsom, California, is a Cal Berkeley Golden Bear. And yesterday was Cal Day. Nevada was hoping that he'd pitch yesterday. He won't. He'll pitch today instead.
He will, and he was very good at Cal in 2025. His lone year there, had a 3.38 ERA in 24 appearances, 6 starts. Really blossomed late in the year. Thursday against Yuba Sutter, went 3 innings in his first Pioneer League start.
From the windup, his first pitch to Cobb is a fastball for a strike at the top of the zone.
Near the top of the zone.
Jermaine Cobb at 3-11. 0-1 breaking ball well high.
Well, Tremaine so far, 2 appearances, 11.25 ERA, 4 innings, 7 hits, 2 walks, no strikeouts, and has given up 3 bombs. Hoping to settle in here today.
The 1-1 pitch, Cobb the other way, right into the glove of Begora. And Cobb, when you're struggling a bit, those kind of things will happen to you as he lines into an out at first, and there's 1 away.
Defense behind Tremaine, outfield left to right, Woodcox, Jelly, and Turner. Outfield from third to first, Underwood, Myro, Young, Goldberg, Begora. Santini does the catching for the righty, Cole Tremaine.
Santos now up to 279 on the year, 10 home runs and 43 driven in. Pitch from Tremaine is like a fastball on the inside there. It's 0-1. 2-0 Hawks in the bottom of inning 1. Defense straight up against Santos. 0-1 pitch. Changeup is inside, 1-1. Calling balls and strikes is Robert McGee. Jason Venzen at first and Grant Myers at third. It's our same crew we've had for all 3 games. Tremaine into the windup and the pitch to the plate. Ooh. That is going to hit Santos. It was a big breaking ball, and it broke quite a bit.
Broke a bit too much. Tremaine, let's see, only hit 1 in his first 4 innings, but he's shown some wildness in the early going. He did not struggle with his command this year at Cal, except, I guess, actually, you know what? He did hit 13 in 45 innings.
Oh, wow. That is something that can sneak under the radar if you're not looking too far down the stat sheet. Here's Buford. The first pitch, Buford takes way off the plate. That was almost the exact same breaking ball that pretty much cut right through that left-handed hitter's batter's box. Buford is on a tear. 338, 16 bombs, 65 driven in. 1 away in the first. Ballers trail by 2. Tremaine to the plate, and Buford hits a high, deep drive to left field. Gone from the word go. And this game is tied. It's onto the roof by plenty. 428 feet. He's on a tear, Nevada, and he's on a tear with power.
Oh, yeah. 3 straight games with a homer now for Cam, and make that 7 homers in the month of August. And we've still got 10 days left here in this final full month of the Pioneer League regular season.
Here's Almanza. Tremaine's first pitch to Almanza is hit to left field and pretty deep. Woodcox is at the track, and he will make the catch on the track. 2 gone.
Very nearly back-to-back pitches with a home run for Oakland.
That'll bring up Danny Harris. First pitch to Harris, down and away. Danny, at 312, leads this team with 101 hits, although Buford has now tied him at that mark. 12 home runs, 65 driven in. 1-0. Harris, a swing and a miss over the breaking ball. It's 1-1. 2-2 ball game here in the bottom of the first. The 1-1. Fastball off the plate. It's 2-1. It is a warm day. The Buford Blast leaves any park under any conditions, as the next pitch is outside 3-1.
Let me think. Yeah, no, it does. I had to think about Missoula real quick because that down the lines it gets very high, that wall.
Height or distance. 3-1 to Harris. Swings inside out to right field. This is popped up. Falling. Is anyone going to get there? It's the second baseman, Young Goldberg, with his back to the infield that makes the catch for the final out of the first. A 2-run shot for Cam Buford. It's 2 runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left on base. After 1, we are tied at 2 on 860 AM The Answer. We're tied at 2 as we are ready to play ball here in the second. Tyler Peterson and Nevada Cullen. And at which is now somewhat customary or traditional, you could say. Nevada and I will throw out BART cars from our windows. So who wants BART cars? That's what I want to know. Who wants some BART cars? We got a lot of folks who want BART cars. I'm going to throw one straight. I'm going to throw one here. And I'm going to throw one there. All right.
Oh,
Nevada?
I'm just starting to throw them. Oh. Oh, I think I got it to my target. Do I have one more? Oh, wait, I got one more. I see a guy with a shirt on. This is not going to reach.
You got to go overhand, dude.
Can I even get it out?
Yeah. All right. That's good fun. Jelly, Begora, and Turner to face Gabe Tanner, and the first pitch is fouled away by Jake Jelly, the center fielder. Day off yesterday in the 22-9 victory. Jelly took a 1-for-4 with a double on Tuesday. 0-1 slider is swung on and missed. Big cut and a hack. And Jelly ended up stepping on home plate through the swing. An 0-2 from Tanner. Breaking ball, broken bat, pop fly, out is Harris, in is Santos. That's going to fall. Santos will throw behind the runner. It'll hit Jelly in the back, and down goes Robert McGee. It'll be a single and some firewood as that bat splintered.
That was a beautifully chaotic play because Eastside doesn't get there, Danny doesn't get there, ball just awkwardly lands between them. Danny sees that the runner, Jelly, was being aggressive there, throws it back to first, thumps it one hop off of his backside, and then Robert McGee, down goes McGee. Sounded like Tom Hamilton right there, Tyler.
I thought about it. I want to know who did Down Goes Frazier? Who's the original one?
Oh, that's a good question.
As broadcasters, we should know this, I feel like.
Cosell?
This is Begora, who swings and misses on the fastball inside, tied him up.
Booney chimes in with that was Howard Cosell.
It was Howard Cosell.
Nicely done, Booney.
All right. 0-1. Well, Jelly is a strong enough man that a little broken bat nubber gets all the way out to shallow right field. Now a ground ball to third. Allgaier goes to second for 1. Harris around the horn in the ground. It's not quite scooped by Almanza. Safe at first is Begora. Danny fired that straight into the ground, and Almanza on a hop could not pick it. It would have still been in time. Yep. It's going to be a 5-4 on the fielder's choice.
And actually, it's not a bad throw from Danny. It's just
No.
not the one that Christian was expecting, and that's why Almanza couldn't pick it.
Now Braxton Turner. Turner, listed as a catcher yesterday, was the right fielder and had a 3-for-5 ball game. First pitch breaking ball drops in for strike one.
It was a season-high 3 hits for him, tied a season-high, also season-high 2 doubles in the game.
0-1 the count. Runner at first is Begora. One away here in the second. We're tied at 2. Next pitch, fastball inside. Taken for ball 1. It's a nice pitch, and Tatum pointed out to his pitcher, Tanner, there, as to say that is a well-executed pitch right there, because you're going for the ground ball or the swing through. As Tanner will throw back, and Begora gets back. You're not looking to throw a strike. A pitcher is not always looking to throw a strike when he's on the mound. This was supposed to be the start for Reed Butts, but Tanner gets moved up to this slot. 1-1 pitch, a ground ball down the line, foul, as Allgaier shepherds that as he watches it go past the tarp. We were told at the beginning of the week it was going to be Short, Delvecchio, Butts, and then 3 righties. Well, it's ending up being Short, Delvecchio, Tanner. And whether that is with a right-handed heavy lineup to get a righty in there earlier in the contest or not, Tanner is the choice today. Butts will go Saturday. Tomorrow will be Milliken. 1-2. It's a ground ball, foul again down third.
And with how, let's just say, Reed Butts would have gone today, that would have pushed Gabe Tanner back not just 1 day, but 2 days. Opposed to Reed, I believe now will only get pushed back 1 day with he was supposed to start tomorrow.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Got him on the slider, and it's the second strikeout for Tanner.
Obviously, he's got that 6-pitch mix, but there's no doubt that slider is the cream of the crop. Gabe Tanner strikes out Braxton Turner, and now will try to set his sights on the beer batter.
Here's J.C. Santini. Santini played on Tuesday, took an 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. First pitch fastball is low. Now, today, with Crawford, Turner, and Santini playing, all 3 listed catchers are in the lineup, which is not something you see very often at all. 1-0. It's a line drive foul down the third baseline, well out in front of the fastball at the top of the zone by Tanner. It's 1-1. A 2-2 game here in the top of inning 2. Home run in the first for the Hawks. RBI single in the first for the Hawks. And then Cam Buford came up and cracked one to the roof of the building in left field for a 2-run shot. Slider is a called strike on the outside to Santini. Stares back at the umpire and offers a quizzical look as he accepts the call and does not challenge. 1-2. Tanner set from the stretch. Pitch on its way is swung on, popped up behind home plate and out of play. That was 91 above the zone.
Outside on 1-2.
Thank you. 2-2. I've got some analytics data going on in the background here.
Oh, okay. I see you.
Coming into tonight's game, the average exit velocity for Cam Buford was 92 miles an hour off of lefties. Next pitch is down low and away, 3-2, 88 against righties for all balls. All balls hit.
Pretty good. I'd say his average exit velocity the last during the month of August has been about 105 miles an hour.
3-2, 2 outs. Here's a pitch on its way. It's swung on, fouled away. Santini will stay alive, but barely. Santini will take his timeout. be a payoff. Danville against Roseville. The runner will go on 3-2. Tanner fires. It's swung on. It's hit to center field and shallow. I take it back. Bugs now has to back up a few steps. He'll make the catch. Did not hit it all that hard, but it did carry out to Darryl Bugs. That will end the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left on base. We go to the bottom of the second. It is a 2-2 ball game on 860 AM. The Answer. Bottom of the second, 2-2 our score. We'll see Allgaier, Tatum, and Druick against the Hawk starter, Cole Tremaine. Tyler Peterson and Nevada Cullen. Just one hit for Oakland in the first. It was a big one. It was a 2-run shot by Cam Buford. And today is August the 21st, 2025, but we're going to back it up a year.
And a year ago today, Tyler knows the score very well. Oakland, how many? Northern Colorado, how many?
31-5.
31-5, the biggest blowout in Oakland Ballers history so far, a 26-run win in Windsor.
First pitch to Allgaier is low for ball one. I would say the most runs scored in the Pioneer League, but we now know that to not be true.
Nope, because that was Northern Colorado's new look.
Next pitch is down low to Allgaier, 2-0.
Now the Colorado Springs Sky Sox scored 32 yesterday.
Yikes.
Outdoing Boise by 10. But I want to see what you remember of this game, Tyler.
All right, I'll see if I can.
Probably all of it.
Okay. A 2-0 on the way to Allgaier. It's a strike on the outside. I think that was Kelsey's first game coming back off of her trip.
No.
No, it was not.
No.
Okay.
I talked about that I think that was last week.
Was that last week? Okay. She pitched in that game, though.
Sure. Late, right?
Late, yes. The 2-1 to Allgaier. He swings and misses. Let's see. It must be the 3 home runs for Barrera.
Yep.
I want to say Dondre had 1 or 2 home runs.
Let's see. I don't think I have a Dondre homer in.
Burkell certainly had a good series. I wouldn't be surprised if he had another home run in that game.
I don't think either of them did.
Really? Interesting. Was that game started by Zach St. Pierre?
Yes.
Okay.
Good memory there.
It's a 2-2 to Allgaier. Tremaine in the long windup, and the pitch to the plate is a fastball at the knees for strike 3. And Allgaier is not happy, dramatically so, showing exactly where at the knees and then how high his zone appears to be in his eyes. And he walks back to the dugout with a backwards K, and Tremaine picks up his first strikeout of the night.
I'm not sure he was questioning that pitch. There was that 2-0 pitch. That was definitely not a strike.
Dylan Tatum leads the team in hitting at .344. First pitch off the plate for ball 1.
All right, well, St. Pierre did start.
Yes.
How many innings, how many strikeouts?
I'm going to say 6 innings, 8 strikeouts.
8 is correct. 7 innings, though.
Okay. Next pitch, strike on the outside. It's 1-1 to Tatum.
Can you name the innings in which Barrera homered?
The last one came in the 9th off Abdel Guadalupe.
Yes.
Okay. Did he homer in the first? The 1-1 nearly hits Tatum in the head. He squirts out of the way of that 77-mile-an-hour breaking ball. It's 2-1. I would say like 1st, 7th, and 9th if I had to guess. A 2-1 to Tatum. Swing and a foul ball at the plate. Because I want to say he had his second sort of not right after the next. So it wasn't one of these things like, oh, is he going to get his third?
Right.
And then I think they batted around in the 9th.
It was 2nd, 8th, and 9th.
2nd, 8th, and 9th. That's not bad. That's at 1st, 7th, and 9th.
Said it.
All right. I was dodging bees, dude. That's all I remember that whole week. And not these bees.
No.
Actual B-E-E-S, bees.
Bees?
Bees, 2 off the plate, 3-2.
Job's not on board.
We do need that sound drop. Full count to Dylan Tatum. It's a 2-2 game. Bases are empty, 1 away in the 2nd. Tremaine from the windup. 3-2 is down low and away. It's ball 4. It's the first walk issued by Cole Tremaine today. And it puts a man on in front of Davis Druick.
All right, let's wrap this. Ballers obliterated franchise records in the 31-5 win. My cute little one-liner to start. There's a new football team in the Bay, the Oakland Ballers. The Ballers got 8 in the 1st and 10 in the 9th in their 31-5 win. Franchise records for runs and hits in a game. Brett Barrera, hat-trick of homers, and drove in a season-high 8 runs.
It was the franchise record until Tatum had his 10 in
Yes.
Boise. Druick swings and pops this sky high toward left field. It's shallow. Who's going to have the play? The shortstop will make the catch at the shoulder for the 2nd out of the inning.
Good play by Myro. That was a sky high pop-up, and Jurek unfortunately just got under a inside fastball. Good pitch, 90 on the inner edge, and that was not a pitch he could do damage with.
2 outs now for Darryl Buggs, the 2nd. Buggs is at 260. 5 home runs, 26 RBI. Leads the team with 30 steals. And how about this? I like this statistic. 51 hits this year, 51 runs scored.
Ooh.
Tremaine's first pitch to Buggs. Fastball off the plate. It's 1-0.
Challenged. Bucks has got a new bat.
Confirmed a ball on the field. It is 1-0. That was odd. Buggs ran over to the dugout real quick to get a different bat.
Pitch didn't miss by much. Not a bad challenge there by Santini. But yeah, Bugs using that opportunity to, I guess he was using the wrong bat. Maybe it just looks like another one of his teammates. He traded with Michael O'Hara, so maybe that was it.
They aren't cheap, those
No.
bats.
And Bugs, when I talked to him on the road to Colorado Springs, he was down to his last one.
A 1-0 off the plate, 2-0.
I think he had just broken one in batting practice. Also, someone hit a grand slam a year ago today. Who was it?
Was it? Oh, sorry, that's the wrong team. I was about to say Steve Barmakian, but that was a different game in Colorado, in Northern Colorado. That was another team ago. The 2-0, Buggs takes low, 3-0. I don't think it was Wilmer.
It was in the 4th inning. It made it 15-1.
Was it Noah Martinez?
It was Noah Martinez.
I think I can picture it, maybe out to center field. 3-0 to Buggs. 3-1 to Buggs.
Okay.
Fastball, strike.
Last
90.
thing I promise.
Last thing.
Last thing. What weird thing happened in the 9th for a certain Ballers hitter
Dondre Hubbard batted left-handed.
and singled?
To right.
His 4th hit of the night.
3-1 to Buggs. He takes a half swing. Does he go? No, says Jason Venzen. It's the 2nd walk of the inning, and that will allow Trey Cobb to bat with 2 on and 2 out.
Cobb hit one well last time, just ended up lining out to first. Cobb has driven in 39 this season.
It's Tatum at second, Buggs at first. Defense will play behind both runners. A double look from Tremaine to second, and the first pitch is off the plate.
Oh, wow. Tremaine versus
I
Tremaine.
was just as it came out of my mouth there. And here's Santini now out to the mound to have a talk with Cole Tremaine.
I will say this. Tremaine Cobb Jr., 6 homers this season. His last one was his walk-off against the Sky Sox on July 26th. Has not homered since then. Food for thought.
That would be 2 homestands ago.
Has it been that long?
I think we only get 4 homestands a half.
Yeah.
Which is sort of a strange thing to say.
Yeah.
Colorado Springs, Yuba, Boise, and Great Falls. Only 4 homestands per half. How about that?
Sad.
1-0 to Cobb, and only 1.5 left. Tremaine throws. It's a line drive to center field. Can the center fielder get there? He cannot. It's past him. It goes to the wall. Tatum scores. Of course they're sending Bugs. He'll score, and it's 4-2. Jelly nearly got there, did not dive, and when he did not make the play, that one just went right past him.
Yeah, that was sizzled off the bat of Trey right there. 107 off the bat into the right center field gap. It is actually kind of what he did last time. He lined it to the opposite field. This time it's not to the first baseman Magora. It's into the empty right center field gap.
It's 4-2 Oakland here in the second. Tremaine now to face Santos. And the first pitch fastball is inside.
You just can't have 2-out walks. Bugs, great at bat, works the 5-pitch walk. And then Cobb makes Tremaine pay, which is a really weird sentence.
It's a 1-0 to Santos. Pitch is swung on, popped to left field. Over is Woodcocks. He comes in a few steps, and he makes the catch for the final out of the second inning. 2-run score on the Tremaine Cobb 2-run double. 2 big hits for the Ballers thus far. Both have brought in a pair. Buford in the first on the 2-run home run. Cobb in the second on the 2-run double. And we head to the third. It's 4-2 Oakland on 860 AM. The Answer. We move on to the top of the third inning. It's 4-2 Ballers over the Hawks. Tyler Peterson and Nevada Cullen on 860 AM The Answer. Top of the order for Boise with Underwood, Myro, and Young Goldberg. You know, I was talking about Young Harris, the college that 3 of these Hawks went to, but Young Goldberg is also a good name for a rapper.
Oh. What about Young Goldberg?
Young Goldberg.
Or is that too much? I mean, I think the Boise Hawks have some guys that could have good rapper names. I think Paul Myro the fourth, Myro.
Paul Myro the fourth. I mean, just right there.
Yeah. Drew Woodcock, certainly. Jake Jelly, come on.
Jake Jelly was a good one. Ethan Underwood, not so much, but he does have a solo shot, which began this ball game. First pitch to him is a fastball off the plate.
Well, they do have Ethan Crawford as well. We've got an Ethan now up in the press box here.
Ethan Underwood sounds like an actor
we could call
in a
it
mini-series, a streaming mini-series. I don't know why.
Good,
or at least a character
actor.
name. A 1-0. It's down low. When I write my fiction in about 5 years, my thriller fiction,
okay,
I think I'll just take names from this league.
That's a great idea. Would Gabe Tanner make the cut?
Don't know. 2-0. There's a strike. Ethan Underwood is a good main character name.
Gabe Tanner, what is Gabe Tanner to you? If Ethan Underwood's an actor,
Gabe
Tanner
sort of a
leather worker?
A leather worker. The 2-1 is back to Tanner. He spears it on the mound, runs over, flips it in time. It's a 1-3 putout to begin the third.
That was great from Gabe. Just kind of leaned back to snare that ball. Watching it back, thanks to Gage with Verch. Yeah, that was pretty sweet right there.
Pretty slick. That's a ball, too, that if it gets past Tanner, Underwood's safe with his speed.
Yeah, good snag right there by Gabe Tanner.
Leadoff man is kept off the base. Here is Paul Myro, the fourth. Takes a first pitch ball. He was hit by a pitch and later scored on the Woodcocks RBI single that hit the right center field wall. Slider. There is strike one on the outside corner. Robert McGee hung in there even though Tatum dropped the baseball. It's 1-1 now to the Hawks shortstop. Pitch on its way is swung on and fouled back.
Myro, the 24-year-old from Las Vegas, 3 years at UNLV, first-year pro, missed 3 games of the series against Oakland in Boise, but he still played in now 69 games this season.
The 1-2 on its way. It swung on and missed. The devastating breaking ball by Tanner. Third K.
That slider had a bunch of whip on it. More than a foot of break. No chance for Myro. Once you decide swing on that, you're done for. And Myro had made his mind up.
Well, for Tanner, that's now 5 straight retired after allowing 4 base runners to the first 6 hitters. First pitch inside to Max Young Goldberg, who struck out swinging on a changeup on the outside corner in inning number 1. Yeah. Thank you. Next pitch is called a strike.
Max Young Goldberg, you mentioned it, went to Palo Alto High School, and as we have mentioned before when we faced him, related to the famous Swiss psychiatrist. That is Carl Jung.
The next pitch is a strike. 1-1.
Sorry, ball.
Is a ball. Thank you, Nevada. 2-1. This is what I get for trying to answer texts from our analytics department. We'll fix this in post. 2-1 on the air. On the air.
On the ground.
On the ground at first. We are on the air, but grounded out to Almanza at first. It's a 1-2-3 inning. We'll tighten things up when we come back for the bottom of the third on 860 AM. The answer, Oakland leads 4-2. Bottom of the third, the Ballers have put up 2 on the board in each of the first 2 innings. Here's the third inning. Tyler Peterson and Nevada calling for you. Buford, Almanza, and Harris. See if they can put up another 2 runs here. I have been part of a game where a run is scored in every inning. I have been part of a game. But see how long we can keep this 2 streak going.
Yeah, that would be fun.
I am partial to scoring runs.
Deuces could be wild today.
Yeah.
How about Cam Buford in the month of August? 16 games, hitting north of 440, 15 runs scored, 15 RBI, 15 extra base hits. A lot of round numbers recently for Cam.
4 runs on 2 hits for Oakland thus far. The first pitch to Buford is swung on and hit out of play, swinging away right away. 87 on the outer half. The 0-1 count from Cole Tremaine. Tremaine from the windup. And the pitch. Sinker on the outside corner. Maybe a changeup. Call that a changeup. 0-2. Now ready. Into his windup. The kick and the pitch. And a swing and a miss over the breaking ball. And this time, Tremaine wins the battle against Buford. There's one away in the third.
Yeah, that was a good pitch there from Tremaine. He knew even up 0-2 on Buford, he had to attack him there. Otherwise, risk giving up another bomb to Cam.
It was a really good pitch. It's a breaking ball that is just off the plate. So you might even get the call if Buford doesn't swing at it. Here's Almanza. Tremaine's first pitch. Christian, a line drive toward first. It's past the glove of Bagora. It's down the line. It's going to be extra bases for Almanza. He has 2. It's a double.
That thing was rifled. Almanza now on a 7-game heater. Already his 6th hit, 4th extra base hit of the series after homering 3 times yesterday. And right there, just got a pitch that he liked that was over the plate, right over center, I mean, and took a hanging breaking ball there and smashed it down the right field line.
He hasn't watched very many pitches in his first 2 at-bats, but he does have a double. Now here comes Sean Persky. I almost want to say Sean Repe, the manager of the Great Falls Voyagers, who we saw last year and will see soon, as our final homestand will be against the Great Falls Voyagers. Persky does act as the pitching coach, or at least when you have a mound meeting that is not a change of pitchers, it is Persky who usually goes out there.
Tonight, I think it will be Persky regardless. I'm not sure that Cash Beecham is available tonight for the Boise Hawks.
Well, I got to say that the Ballers had a little bit of the sick bug a couple weeks ago. We've had a couple other teams in the league with players under the weather. I think the Hawks are in that same standpoint as well. And travel, the airplanes, sometimes if the air is circulating properly and those things.
Right.
So
I mean, at this point in the season, there's always going to be something.
Some dog days of August here, and the last couple of weeks have maybe dragged just a little bit. First pitch of Danny Harris is a ground ball toward short. Almanza is going to try to go to third, and he is going to be out. I don't know what he's doing.
No.
Harris is safe at first. The out goes 6-5.
Aggressive base running, but it does not pay off. And I wonder if we'll see Danny Harris try to swipe his 10th stolen base of the year here. This would be a spot to do it. Baller's probably thinking, hey, well, you know, we had a runner at second with 2 outs essentially, and let's see if they can replace that runner here.
Almanza must have liked how slow the ball was moving and how far off the back he already was, because, I mean, that is a mistake you just do not make. Allgaier to center field, a line drive. That'll back up Jelly. It'll still back up Jelly. He looks up. It's over his head. And now the Ballers do not catch a break as it bounces over the wall. A ground rule double. Harris, 2 feet from home plate, will have to go back to third.
Unbelievable. Immediately the base running mistake by Almanza bites Oakland. That you cannot catch a more immediate lack of a break than the Ballers just did. 102 off the bat. That was absolutely punished by Allgaier.
Well, Allgaier should have had another RBI, but just bounced over that 398 sign. Now, that was really well smoked. And again, Jelly did the best he could, but he was never going to get there. Here's Tatum, second and third, 2 away. He's sitting on 19 home runs and 67 RBI. He takes a first pitch strike, but it's challenged by Dylan Tatum. Looks like maybe a split-fingered pitch or a changeup that was initially called high. A strike high, but overturned to a ball, so 1-0. Lozano caught yesterday. Tatum played in game 1, had a 1-for-3 with a walk, singled in that ball game. 1-0. Tatum looks at strike one. That time 90 miles an hour lower at the top of the zone than the previous pitch.
Well,
1-1 count.
Tatum's torched Boise this year. That's no secret. 522 average, 21 RBI against the Hawks.
Pitch on its way. It's swung on. It's hit to right field. Moving over is Turner to his left in front of the track. He squeezes it for out number 3. The Ballers with 2 doubles in the inning, but no runs on those 2 doubles as they leave 2 men on base, and they do not score. We head to the 4th. It's 4-2. Oakland leads on 860 AM The Answer. Your line score through 3 innings of play today here in Oakland. Let me get the old box score out. It's 2 runs on 3 hits and no errors for the Boise Hawks. 4 runs on 4 hits and no errors for the Oakland Ballers. I'm doing everything as the good Lord intended with paper and pen today because my computer screen broke.
Doing a great job, Tyler.
Thank you. Anyway, Nevada, take over for me.
Sounds good. You hungry, Tyler?
Yes?
Good, because it's time for the segment everybody is craving. It's Nevada's culinary curiosities.
I thought you were going to say the wide world of baseball.
No. Patience. Yeah, young grass ever. Bottom 4. Here we go. Top of the 4th. 4, 5, and 6. Woodcock, Crawford, and Jelly due up. Jelly, that is a food-related last name, not spelled like jelly. But anyways, here we go. I'm Nevada. I get hungry. And today was the Prescott Night Market, which happens once a month on Thursday nights. Gabe Tanner's first pitch of the 4th is inside, a fastball at 88. It's 1-0 on Woodcocks. And so, Tyler and I both got some food from the Prescott Night Market. 1-0. It's bounced a few hops to second. Danny Harris collects, throws in time for out number 1. Tyler, what was your treat, your sweet treat that you got?
I believe it was a type of a vegan
gelato.
Yeah. And the flavors that it was supposed to be was coffee with chocolate chips.
And
well, I don't say supposed to be in as a pejorative way. I just mean the flavors that were mimicked in the vegan.
How was it mimicked? How did you like it?
I thought it was good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Then success. Ethan Crawford takes a strike. It's 0-1. 7 in a row retired by Tanner. Top of the 4th. Ballers lead 4-2. And then I went for something savory. I had jollof rice from Jollof Kitchen. This was Nigerian jollof. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball. It is 0-2.
I do say in all of professional baseball, we do lead after 2 years with the most jollof talk on minor league baseball.
Yes, 100%. As you might already know, the 0-2 pitch from Tanner is a beautiful slider, called strike 3 on the outside corner. That'll be overturned because that was not on the corner. And so Boise is 1 of 2, and the count is 1-2 on Crawford. And so, yes, we do lead the league in jollof talk. I know we talked about this last year. I'm still yet to have Ghanaian jollof. I have had Nigerian twice. I love Nigerian jollof. I love the tomato flavor. And the only jollof I've had to this point is from Jollof Kitchen in Oakland.
Well, you've just half of our listenership from Ghana just turned off. So
1-2 pitch is swung on and missed. 90-mile-an-hour fastball, high and tight. And Tanner gets his 4th K. Crawford's down, hacking, 2 away here in the top of the 4th.
At the risk of never being allowed in the country, the only interaction I've had with the country of Ghana is through U.S. soccer, which has not been a very fun one.
No, Ghana owns the U.S. in terms of international soccer. 2010? Yep. I remember. Pepperidge Farms remembers too. First pitch swinging, fouls it back. It's 0-1. 4-2 lead for the Ballers, top of the 4th. 2 outs, bases empty for Jelly, who singled his first time up against Tanner. So, yeah, Jollof Kitchen, definitely check them out. Victor does a great job making the food. And, I had jollof rice with a drumstick today, covered in hot sauce. Pitch outside, it's 1-1. Also some plantains. And I did need
plantains.
Plantains as well. Serve at the jollof. Delicious.
You're talking about
it's
plantains?
Plantains.
Plantain.
Platanos. 1-1 is a strike. 1-2. I needed some platano power for this broadcast today. Plantains. Or plantains, whatever you prefer. Yeah, delicious.
What's the difference between that and a banana?
Nothing. 1-2. Wave and a miss. Strike 3. Slider wipes out Jelly. And Gabe Tanner is up to 5 Ks. It's a perfect top of the 4th. He's retired 9 straight Hawks. Tanner's heating up. Ballers lead 4-2. Let's go to the bottom of the 4th inning on 860 AM The Answer. It's the bottom of the 4th inning. It is Cole Tremaine on the hill for Boise with Oakland leading 4-2. I'm Nevada Cullen. That's Tyler Peterson. It is time to mash up 2 segments as we complete Nevada's culinary curiosity and start the wide world of baseball. So, Tyler, delicious jollof. Please go try a Jollof Kitchen. It absolutely scrans. But so does Pineapple Whips. I finally got it in the right field area beyond the bleachers here at Raimondi Park. Have you had those Pineapple Whips before?
I have not the ones here.
Oh, man. I just got the plain $10 for the most delicious cup of pineapple whip you could imagine. 10 out of 10. Absolutely scrans. It really helped with counter the heat from the jollof rice as Davis Druick starts the inning. First pitch, Hack bounces it off himself. 0-1. Are you a pineapple whip fan in general? Have you had like a Dole
Whip?
Whip?
Pineapple. I had a very good pineapple sour. Sour ale the other night.
It is, of course. Eat, drink, and sleep, Oakland, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it sleep? 0-1 is high. 1-1.
Yeah, eat, sleep, and drink.
Eat, sleep, drink.
Is that what we're doing today?
Eat, sleep, drink, Oakland? Eat, sleep, drink.
No one wants to answer.
Drink, sleep, eat?
All right.
Which order is it? 1-1 on Druick. Righty Tremaine deals. Druick swings and jacks it. Right field. Kiss it. Goodbye. Into the Oakland pen. Did someone snag that one, Tyler?
They all jumped up. All the relief pitchers jumped up on the screen afterwards.
Like a bunch of excited puppies when a human walks in to the kennel. They were cheering on Davis Druick after that solo blast to right field, smoked off the bat at 103 miles an hour, 370-plus feet for Davis Druick's 15th of the year. Darryl Buggs II takes a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
I think if the Ballers need anything going to the playoffs, it's a hot Davis Druick.
Oh, yeah. That they would not mind, and Druick has not had a lot of success against Boise this season. As Buggs takes outside, it's 1-1. Druick actually entering today, hitting .214 against the Hawks, but trying to turn the tide with a leadoff blast here in the fourth against Tremaine. 1-1 toss. Buggs swings and misses at a breaking ball. 1-2. Okay, we've talked our food. It's also time for the wide world of baseball here at the bottom of the fourth inning. It's time to go north to Folsom, California. Sound good, Tyler?
Sounds good.
1-2 bounces in. Another breaking ball. Buggs took it.
I can tell you one thing about Folsom, and that is that there is the college and the lake.
And the prison.
And the pitcher on the mound, of course.
And the prison.
Is that Folsom?
Yes, it is. 2-2. Buggs to center field. Hit decently well. Jelly is backed up and makes the catch for out number 1. So, yes, all of those things are true that you said. Folsom, the hometown of Boise's Cole Tremaine, is just northeast of Sacramento, 30 minutes northeast. It's located in northeast Sacramento County. Population of 92,577 is the estimate here in 2025. Here's Tremaine Cobb Jr. against Cole Tremaine. First pitch strike, breaking ball in there, 0-1. And it is also home to Folsom Prison, which is the song, it is talked about in the song by Johnny Cash, Folsom Prison Blues. 0-1 pitch. Cobb takes outside. It's 1-1. Cobb last time, 2-run double to right center field. Ballers lead 4-2 in the bottom of the fourth. 1 out, base is empty. 1-1 toss. Tremaine to Tremaine. It's outside. It's 2-1. So, according to Genius, Cash wrote Folsom Prison Blues while stationed in Germany with the Air Force in 1952. 2-1. Cobb slashes it foul off to the right. It's 2-2. He said, Johnny Cash, he was inspired by a crime drama that was played for the troops on base called Inside the Walls of Folsom Prison. Two, 1 out pitch. Cobb takes ball 3, just missed. And that film, Inside the Walls of Folsom Prison, is set in Folsom State Prison in California. Did a little Wikipedia dive to confirm that. Payoff to Tremaine Cobb Jr. Bounced on 2 hops to third. Underwood's long throw is not picked by Bagora. He dropped it, and it's an error on the throw from Underwood.
Well, there you saw Underwood actually had time. He just could not get the throw all the way across the diamond. And like Almanza on the throw from Harris, Bagora just could not corral that one in.
Oakland looking to take advantage, up 5-2 in the bottom of the fourth inning. 1 out runner at first is Cobb. Here's Isai Santos, left-handed hitter. First from the righty. Oh, no, Tremaine hit him again. Isai Santos plunked in the first. This time he's plunked in the leg. And Cobb moves to second, and it brings up Cam Buford. That is not a recipe for success. So far for Cole Tremaine, he's hit Santos twice. He's walked a pair of batters. And now he faces Buford, who has 1 of 2 homers against him today, and I don't think he will be the one to face Cam Buford, as Boise will send in a man from the pen to face Cam. Oakland leads Boise 5-2 here in the bottom of the fourth inning, as the Folsom, California native, just like the former Cincinnati Bengal quarterback Jake Browning, exits. And we will see a new pitcher come in for Boise instead of the Folsom native, Tremaine. In the bottom of the fourth inning, there is 1 away. There are 2 ballers on. and Oakland leads 5-2 on 860 AM The Answer. It is the bottom of the fourth inning. New pitcher for the Boise Hawks. It is number 45, Murphy Ginger.
Murphy Ginger.
He is I was saying, announcing that so that Tarek on public address could hear me. For those of you wondering why I said it the way I did. But Ginger, spelled G-I-E-N-G-E-R, is facing Oakland for the third time this season. Ginger, 9.35 ERA this season, 26 appearances, 26 innings, 34 hits, 17 walks, 29 Ks. Did not record an out Saturday at Yuba Sutter. 6'3" righty, 25 years old, from Castle Rock, Colorado. Comes in a very dangerous area. You know Castle Rock?
Yes, Castle Rock, which is just north of Colorado Springs, almost sort of halfway between Denver and Colorado Springs.
First pitch to Buford, way outside, 1-0. He inherits Tremaine's two runners, Cobb and Santos. He's technically only responsible for one because the other one is responsible. Underwood is the man responsible for Cobb at second because of an error. 1-0 pitch. Buford swings and misses. Pitch in the dirt. That's a wild pitch. Cobb to third. Santos to second. So the Ballers get 2 in scoring position.
Well, for Tremaine, it's 3 1/3, 5 hits, 5 runs, all earned, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, and 2 hit-by pitches on what I would not call his homecoming because I think that came last week, but certainly maybe the return to his college campus where he, I think, really just was 2.5 months ago.
Oh, yeah. No doubt he had some friends and family in town for his start today. And I'm assuming they're still here. 1-1 from Ginger. Buford swings and misses another breaking ball in the dirt. Buford a little too trigger happy these last 2 at-bats.
Well, now with the corners in, they're going to look to cut a run down at the plate. And it is Cobb who runs well. I think even on something slowly hit, knowing that you have the trailing runner at second, you send him on a contact play.
Let's see what happens on 1-2. Ginger, the righty, set at the chest, kicks, fires. Buford cuts and misses, pitch in the dirt. He could run to first, but he gives himself up, and that is out number 2. That's just not Buford's best at bat. He chased 3 breaking balls in the dirt.
Well, suffice it to say is he did not read that out of the hand at all. The curveball was, and he's now just showing Danny Harris in the on-deck circle the arm slot from Ginger on the breaking ball.
I wonder if they might consider walking Almanza here with Danny Harris, a righty, due up. Almanza, the left-handed hitter facing Murphy Ginger.
There you go.
Yep. Right on cue, intentional walk. Ginger with a strikeout and a walk so far. That one was intentional, though. And the bases are full for Danny Harris.
41st walk of the year for Almanza.
Yeah, he's chasing down Isai Santos, who's got 43. Now, Druick leads them all with nearly 50. But the bases are full for Danny Harris. Bases full of Ballers. It's the bottom of the fourth. It's 5-2 Oakland. Solo shot in the inning by Druick. And now they're full for Danny. Pitch from Ginger. Harris takes. Good take from Danny. And you have to imagine that word of help from Cam Buford might have helped him to take that pitch.
at least influence him slightly to maybe not go after it based on just the initial look at it.
Harris takes. That's ball 2. Fastball, nowhere close.
That was a pitch I think that I would have, if I was a Hawks fan, would have liked Santini to try to.
Yeah, that was a lot closer than I thought after looking at track.
Frame that just slightly.
2-0 hitters count. Harris swings and bounces it back to Ginger. He'll take it to the bag, flip it to Begora for out number 3, and the Ballers leave them loaded in the 4th. They get 1 run on 1 hit and 1 error in the bottom of the 4th. Davis Druitt with a solo leadoff bomb here in the bottom of the 4th. And we go to the 5th. Oakland 5, Boise 2 on 860 AM The Answer. Top of the 5th, you know what time it is. 5-2 Oakland over Boise. Tyler, what's our question?
Today is Eat, Sleep, Drink Oakland, which is an exploration of the food and culture and arts of Oakland in conjunction with Visit Oakland. So I'd like to know if you, this is sort of a desert island kind of question, but if you could eat one dish, if you could drink one drink, and if you could sleep at one place, maybe it's a favorite hotel of yours, maybe it's a favorite city, where would you do those things? What would you eat? What would you drink? And where would you sleep?
Okay, so it's like for the rest of your life.
No, just if this is, what song would you take to on a desert island? I just want to know one food, if you could have it, one drink, and one place you could sleep.
Okay. First pitch swinging, Jeremy Begora floats it off to the right. It's 0-1. 7, 8, 9 due up in this inning. Begora, Turner, and Santini. I like the question. Gives us a lot of freedom. And if you're listening on YouTube, you can punch it into the comment section. Begora takes in fastball at 87. It's 1-1.
Today's a little bit more involved.
Yes. Tyler, do you want to answer first or should I?
Sure, I'll give it a go.
What's one thing you'd eat?
I would eat the tortellini alla panna from the now departed pasta pomodoro. It was my favorite dish growing up.
Oh. Splinters. Ground ball to third. Allgaier's throw is offline. I'm inclined to say hit because of the nature of that broken bat.
We can take a look. It's ruled an error, but
I want to see where.
We'll take a look at whether or not Begora was beating that out or not.
I was just thinking with Allgaier having to dodge shattered bat.
I mean, that throw was pretty high and wide, actually.
Oh, yeah. No, it looked like an error to me. I just wasn't sure if Allgaier was affected by some debris.
It's ruled an error right now, and we'll see exactly what we got after that.
Brings up Braxton Turner. All right, so that's a very sweet, nostalgic answer for you.
I think if I could drink anything, it would go to all the time, I think, is a melon agua fresca, which is, of course, cantaloupe.
Runner goes on the first pitch, and the throw is way offline from Tatum. Begora is safe. Begora with his 7th stolen base. Sneaky quick on the bags. So melon agua fresca?
Yep, and if I could sleep one place. It's a good question. I
have my answer to that right away.
All right.
1-0 pitch is bounced off the plate. 1-1. It's a 5-2 Ballers lead, top of the fifth. Question on the answer time. What's one thing you'd eat, one place you'd sleep, and one thing you'd drink? My place I'd sleep is an airplane.
What?
Because I can't sleep on airplanes.
Oh.
So I'm almost
It's not
asking.
really the spirit of the question,
No,
but I
I
understand.
know. 1-1 is outside, 2-1. But like if I'm asking a genie, honestly, that's a pretty good thing to ask a genie, in my opinion. Can I be able to fall asleep anywhere? Because I cannot sleep on a plane. I won't sleep on a train. I won't sleep in Mahogany Lane, on Penny Lane. Pitch outside.
You would not with a fox.
Right, exactly. It's 3-1 on Turner. Hitters count after Bagora's reaching on an error and then stolen base. He's at second. Turner with a strikeout against Tanner first time up. Hitters count here. 3-1 pitch is too tight for ball 4. First two aboard, walk, error and a walk in this frame for Boise.
I think we're going to have a very disappointed group of people looking for a strikeout for this next batter.
Do you think bunt?
I do think bunt.
2 successful sacrifices for J.C. Santini so far this season, and Boise is trailing by 3. This is a sensible place to move him over as the corners come in. That's Allgaier and Almanza. Santini flew out his first time. First pitch from Tanner. He squares. He drops it down, but that's right back to Tanner. His only play, though, to first. Ooh, watch out. Almanza pulls it in. Tanner nearly zipped it down the line. Bagora to third, Turner to second, and the beer batter, Santini, bunts, as expected.
That's going to give Boise a really nice chance to try to make some waves here in the 5th. They're down 3. They have 3 hits in the game. They've gotten 2 base runners basically for free, and now here's Underwood, who has homered in this game already.
Underwood, leadoff man today. First pitch to the lefty from Tanner is a strike. 89, top of the zone.
That's confident from Tanner. You go right after him.
Yeah. Now, was it top of the zone or was it over the middle? You decide. 0-1 pitch. Underwood takes bottom corner of the strike zone and challenges.
I don't know about that.
Beautiful pitch from Gabe Tanner. Wow. It's good.
So here's the thing. If you're watching our YouTube, that ball is not in the strike zone. But that is not the zone that we are supposed to call. We are supposed to use the strike zone in or out. Strike zone says in. The zone shows out. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. 0-2 pitch from Tanner. Cracked foul off to the left.
That is, I have to say, that is, I think, as bad a difference as I've seen all year on that.
Yeah. Oh, but now.
Well, now, see, here's the thing. What we have here is 2 different strike zones, one that adjusts for height and one does not. That's the other thing we got to look at.
0-2, bounce up the middle, and it won't matter. The missed challenge, it'll probably bring 2 home. Runner being pulled around third. Bugs' throw is a dart. He's gone at home. Darryl Buggs the second shows off the cannon in center and cuts down a run at home plate.
He might have just surprised every person in this stadium.
Love to see an exit velo on that throw from center from Darryl Buggs the second. What a throw. It's an RBI single for Ethan Underwood, and it scores Bagora an unearned run. Turner's run won't be scored because of that seed from Buggs in center.
I was all set to say, why is Buggs not hitting the cutoff man, allowing the runner to get to second? But that was just, that was Sam Fold-like.
He didn't even skip it. Ground ball past third, foul. It's 0-1.
I want to see whether or not Tatum was putting on a deke as well at home.
Ooh, that'd be a good look. But, I mean, come on. That throw from Darryl Buggs the second from not even, I wouldn't say shallow center field. He was still pretty medium probably. He was coming in.
Ben, see if you can see a Tatum
Runner goes, 0-1 pitch is high. Throw from Tatum is dropped by Danny. Stolen base.
Did Tatum put on a deke at home? You got center field cam?
So Ethan Underwood with the RBI single. We're watching back the replay. Oh, yeah.
There's a
he
little
did.
dekage in there. Absolutely.
That's great from Dill. He did not make it seem like that throw was coming in when it does. Was it really? It's called a strike? 0-2 is, ooh, that one could have been a strike. Called a ball, 1-2. That pitch was high previously, so that's a makeup call there.
That's one of the best throws we've seen from the outfield since O'Hara and Ogden.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well said. 1-2. Tanner grabs the outside corner. Strike 3 called. No challenge after some thought from Paul Myro IV, and Tanner is up to 6 Ks. Boise gets 1, not 2 in the inning. An unearned run scores. It's an RBI single from Ethan Underwood. He is left stranded. And Daryl Buggs, the second, cuts down Turner at home on that RBI single from Underwood. So it's Oakland 5, Boise 3, halfway home from Oakland on 860 AM The Answer. It's the bottom of the fifth. It is 5-3 Oakland. Murphy Ginger still on the hill after taking over for Cole Tremaine in the fourth. And it is still time for question on the answer, so get him in. Tyler's question in the top of the fifth was, what's one thing you'd eat, one place you'd sleep, and one thing you'd drink, because it is Eat, Sleep, and Drink Oakland. Here tonight, that's the theme for this Thursday evening.
Thursday.
This week is dragging by. And we have some answers from our YouTube chat.
Great.
First by Stevie B. First pitch from Ginger's called a ball. Looked like a strike on Allgaier. 1-0. So here we go. First with Stevie B. He says New Orleans to sleep. One place to sleep.
Okay.
Just generally in New Orleans. Not where I would choose exactly to sleep, as Allgaier takes a strike. It's 1-1. But
I feel like there'd be a party going
answer.
on outside.
There's
yeah.
a good answer there in the rest of it, because he says local fresh oysters to eat and crawfish boil. Oh, okay. 1-1. Ground ball foul. It's 1-2. Then to drink, a hurricane. And then with my family, Stevie also says, so the reason he would want to sleep in New Orleans is to be there with family.
Are you reading these like Ron Burgundy?
Not trying to.
I mean, you're not previewing the before and then being like, okay, here's one.
We'll have another from Jeff and Nancy Butts. Actually, Nancy has the first answer.
Yeah.
Nancy says that she would like to drink clam chowder.
Whoa.
You heard me. 1-2 is high and away. 2-2.
Save that for the eat.
Fisherman's Wharf.
Oh, wow.
I don't know what. Maybe that's to sleep. Team Hotel Waterside. Oh, that's to sleep. And Bloody Mary to eat. Oh, wait. I switched the two. 2-2 pitches outside, 3-2. I knew I liked Nancy Butts. I also am a fan of clam chowder, especially New England clam chowder.
Boudin. Good
Josh,
place to get some clam
yeah,
chowder.
right. I did have Boudin clam chowder, actually, when my fiance was in town. Payoff next is fouled back. It is 3-2. We have another answer from Bill. who says, eat carrot curry soup at Blue Heaven in Key West. Sleep next to my wife. Drink Irish coffee at Buena Vista.
At the Buena Vista Bar.
Buena Vista, thank you. Payoff again to Allgaier from the righty Ginger. Jake Allgaier takes ball 4. Nice take there. Took a breaking ball in and works the full count walk after a 7-pitch at bat.
I believe the Buena Vista Bar is name dropped, should we say, in one of our Christmas songs about San Francisco.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Nice. Also, I'm a Floridian. I should go to this Blue Heaven place with that carrot curry soup. That sounds nice. Here's Dylan Tatum. Hitless today against Boise. That's strange. Takes a strike outside corner. Nothing in 1.
I got to say, Murphy Ginger, right now, he's not showing me what's given him a 9.35 ERA in 26 games.
Now, I have a feeling some of that is just a few bad outings. He did give up a Dylan Tatum grand slam in the 9th inning on June 27th. Having to face Tatum again here. Tatum hits it to third, double play chance. Scooped up by Underwood. His throw to second in time for 1. Throw to first. That's good for 2. 5-4-3, twin killing, turned by Boise. So far, so good for Murphy Ginger. So Allgaier's erased on the bases. Davis Druick is next. Last time up, solo shot to right field. 2 outs, bottom of the 5th inning. 5-3 rather, Oakland. And I've got another one from one Summer Short.
Okay.
That's Luke's mom chiming in. Got to meet her in Colorado Springs, actually. Davis Druick nearly hit by the first pitch.
I think he was.
Oh, okay. He'll take that.
Be a third today.
Helps the on base.
I have my sleep, which would be I'll take either Monterey or Big Sur.
Okay. Good answers.
Or Mendocino, actually. It's me, Mendocino. There's actually a particular sort of I guess you could say a spa-type hotel.
Ooh, nice.
Near there that I'm quite a fan of. It's the kind where you can leave the big bay doors open and listen to the water.
I like that. That's calming. Here's Darryl Buggs the second. Square into bunt. Pulls back, trying to surprise them. He takes ball 1.
And if they want to pay me, I'll tell our listening audience which one it is.
Sponsor us. Okay, Summer's answer was, I believe, sleep in a beach house playa car in Playa del Carmen. Nice.
Okay.
Eat chicken street tacos with her drink, tequila and cerveza. Fouled off by Bugs.
Are you from Barcelona?
I am. 1-1. I just like to put the little on it.
So Dylan,
It's very extra of me.
or the Catalan.
Yeah. Well, maybe it's just those plátanos, or as you like to call them, plantains. 1-1 outside from Bugs. 2-1.
I wouldn't call them plantains.
Plantains. I don't know. I just know plátanos.
Yeah, platanos. That's
fine. Okay.
I love ananas, which of course is pineapples.
Really? That's piña.
I take it back.
2-1. Bugs is taking all the way. That's ball 3 low, even though that could have been called a strike. It's been an inconsistent zone at times from Robert McGee behind home.
Ananas is pineapples. Thank you very much.
But so is piña. Piña is a pineapple. Interesting. Hitters count 3-1. Bugs takes strike 2 on the inside corner. Nice pitch. Just clipped the inner edge from Ginger. That looked like a changeup of some sort. Maybe a sinker with a ton of run.
Oh, wait a minute. Am I thinking about
Different language?
I might be thinking of a different language.
Payoff here. Runner will go from first, and Bugs. Oh, ooh.
Whoa.
I won't mention the swing. It was not pretty. Ginger gets the strikeout, his second, and strands Druick at first base. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 left for Oakland in the bottom of the 5th inning. And it's 5-3 Ballers heading to the 6th on 860 AM The Answer. It's the top of the 6th inning here in Oakland, but what is the score elsewhere?
Oh.
Let's check it out here on 860 AM The Answer. I'm Nevada Cullen. That's Tyler Peterson.
That's me.
It's 5-3 Ballers in the top of the 6th inning here. The score, a final from Ogden, 8-5 Raptors over the Rocky Mountain Vibes. A little less scoring so far in Grand Junction today. Jackalopes leading the Sky Sox 13-10 after losing yesterday to the Sky Sox 32-13. 13 runs might be enough today for the Jackalopes. Bottom of the 6th from Great Falls, Billings 12, Voyagers 2. And then 2 scores of note for Oakland. One because they're a rival and they're losing, and the other because they lead Oakland in the second half standings. More on that in a moment. Max Young Goldberg takes a first pitch strike off the plate, 0-1. You heard me correct. The Yuba Sutter High Wheelers in Kalispell trailing Glacier 6-0. Although Yuba Sutter has runners at the corners and 1 out in the top of the 8th. Young Goldberg takes in. It's 1-1. In that game for Glacier, it's not Ty Bothwell, believe it or not. It is Grant Taylor, who has given up 4 hits over 7 1/3. And no runs to this point as Tanner misses outside. It's 2-1. Grant Taylor, who was traded for Xavier Casarilla, now we can say this season. That trade has been completed.
The player has been named later.
2-1. Line drive towards short. Cobb! He got it! What a play by Tremaine Cobb Jr. Risking his body to rob Max Young Goldberg of a hit. The exit velo of 98. The ball sprayed the other way by Young Goldberg, and Tremaine Cobb Jr. lays out to rob him of a base knock.
Yeah, that was a good play. That was really sweet by Cobb.
Sports Center will be getting a call from me tonight. Cut and a miss from Woodcocks, 0-1.
Adam, SC top 10.
Oh, I'm sending it in, Tyler. I've got connections.
Send it in, Jerome.
0-1 to Woodcocks is in.
Actually,
1-1.
For all the people I know at the 4-letter network, I should send it myself as well.
No. I got someone who works on the top 10 plays.
Very nice.
Yeah. But you should send it to yours too. Ground ball up the middle. Cobb over, fields it, fires to first. He did it again. Back to back, Tremaine Cobb Jr. showing off the Gold Glove at short. Going up behind second, picking the ball, throwing on the run to first to get Woodcocks. That was even better, Tyler.
I think it was better because it wasn't a reactionary play. That was skill and accurate throwing. That was well done.
Someone sign this man. He's hitting above 300. He's playing Gold Glove shortstop, and there are 2 outs in the top of the 6th. Ballers up 5-3. First pitch is high to Ethan Crawford, 1-0.
Do it again.
Oh, by the way, Idaho Falls Chuckers 6, Missoula Paddleheads 4. No, 8-4 Chuckers now in the top of the 6th with a 2-run double by Mr. Rogers. 1-0 is a strike. It's 1-1. So if Oakland wins this game, Missoula loses. Oakland's back tied for first in the Pioneer League second half standings, if my memory serves correct. 1-1. That ball crushed. Center field. Bugs to the wall. Bugs leaps. Did he?
No.
No, it's down. This is probably a triple. Picked by Cobb. Nearly 3 Sports Center plays in the same inning for Oakland, but Bugs cannot come up with the Ethan Crawford 3-bagger.
I'll say this. I think Bugs absolutely robbed a home run there. He turned 4 into 3 because that hit his glove. It absolutely did, and it ricocheted off. I think that ball was going out.
It won't show in the box score. The play, wow, he did. He at least knocked it down.
Oh, it was so close.
It might not have gotten out of here, but with a distance of 377 feet, honestly, I think maybe yes. Hard to tell if it's hit to that part of the field, if it's gone or not. Here's Jake Jelly with 2 down. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Big slider from Tanner, 0-1.
While we're slapping ourselves on the back and enjoying this inning, the Hawks have the tying run at the plate.
That's a good point. He is Jake Jelly. He does have a homer off of Tanner this season. And the righty takes just off the outside edge. It's 1-1. 2 outs, top of the 6th inning. 5-3 Oakland. Series tied at a game apiece. Runner at third, that's Crawford after his triple. 1-1 from Tanner. Swung on and missed again. Good breaking ball, 1-2. 2 dynamic plays at short from Tremaine Cobb Jr. Nearly a robbed hit by Bugs. He very likely robbed a homer there. Instead, a triple for Crawford to deep left center. And now it's 1-2. Tanner from the windup. The righty deals. Fouled back. 1-2. Jelly this season, 3 homers against Oakland. 1 against Matsuoka, 1 against one against Milliken. And the other is against Gabe Tanner. It was a 2-homer game on June 24th in which he took Gabe Tanner deep. Another 1-2. Tanner fires. Ground ball towards third. Allgaier fields at the knees. Throw to first. Close play. Got him by a half a step for out number 3. How about the defense in this inning for Oakland? No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left for the Hawks. Tremaine Cobb Jr. will be on SportsCenter Top 10 tomorrow. And Darryl Buggs II nearly made himself into a candidate for the top play on SportsCenter. He did prevent Crawford from homering, and Gabe Tanner puts up another 0 as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. 5-3 Oakland on 860 AM The Answer. Bottom of the 6th. This game has had it all. Good pitching, good hitting, great defensive plays. Tremaine Cobb Jr. made 2 of them in the top of this inning. He'll lead off this bottom of the 6th. It's 5-3 Oakland over Boise. I'm Nevada Cullen. That's Tyler Peterson. And Tyler, there's no secret. This Ballers defense is one of the best in the league. You look at fielding percentage, they are 2nd. You look at double plays turned, they are the top half, tied for 5th in the league. And you look at the intangibles, and they've got that too.
They make both the simple play, and then as we've seen in the previous inning, this man at the plate just made 2 outstanding plays.
Here is Cobb. First from Ginger is called a strike off the plate. 0-1. And not just Cobb today, Darryl Buggs II. He had earlier thrown out a run at home, and he also maybe saved a run in center field last in the top of this inning as Cobb takes a breaking ball for a strike, 0-2.
I've now completely forgot about the guy he gunned at home plate after the 3 plays in the previous inning.
And the thing is, that was in the 5th. So on back-to-back innings, Webb gems for Oakland. 30th pitch from Ginger is high. It's 1-2. Cobb with a 2-run double in the 2nd inning today. 1-2 pitch from Ginger. Cobb strokes it right field over towards the line. Turner still racing. Won't matter. Drops foul. Turner in right field, a catcher. Santini behind the plate, a catcher. And the other catcher is Ethan Crawford, who's DHing tonight. As we've talked about before, Boise with 3 catchers and all in the lineup. Righty-righty battle. Catcher Santini set up inside. The pitch is inside. Breaks the bat. Cobb running to first. Tough play. Bare hand. Underwood to first. That's in time. Wow. They taketh and they giveth away, however that phrase goes.
I'll just say it's a lot of good defense on the infield we've seen in the last couple of innings. That's a bare hand play from Underwood, and they did just barely get him. That's not even a half a step. That's an eighth a step.
So Cobb, who robbed the Hawks of 2 hits, is now robbed of a hit by Underwood. Isai Santos pokes one foul off to the left. It's 0-1. 5-3 ballers. Bottom of the 6th inning. Nevada Cullen alongside Tyler Peterson. Santos has been hit twice tonight, including 2 innings ago in the 4th. New ball for Murphy Ginger. Santos on a 4-game hit streak with 4 RBI. Has driven in 5 against Boise this season. 24-year-old from Berkeley wields a light tan bat on 0-1. He takes outside 1-1. Fastball from Ginger missed off the dish. Santos a very slight open stance and a little lean back. Ginger set at the chest. The righty fires, and Santos takes high and away. It's 2-1. Ginger, third time facing Oakland. 4 earned runs on June 27th, giving up a Dylan Tatum grand slam in the 9th. 2-1. Santos takes ball 3 off the plate, 3-1. Last time facing Oakland, that was June 29th, which was that Sunday game in Boise, the final game between these 2 teams played in Boise. He pitched a scoreless inning with 1 strikeout and 1 hit allowed. 3-1, hitters count. Santos, the lefty, swings and fouls it back. 3-2. Ginger in this game so far has a couple strikeouts, 2 walks, a hit batter. Has induced a double play, a little bit of everything, except he has not allowed a hit to Oakland. Payoff pitch, the righty deals. Santos takes ball 4 low. It's the 3rd walk from Ginger, 2nd unintentional walk.
How about this for Santos? That's going to be his 44th walk to 47 Ks, but with the 2 hit-by pitches today, he now leads the team with 8 hit-by pitches, which is 3 off of the Ballers franchise mark set by Brad Burkell.
Yeah.
And Tripp Clark, who was only here for half the year.
Oh, yeah, he was hit a ton. He was a righty who stood a little too close to the plate, and it worked for him. Here's Cam Buford. 2-run homer, then 2 strikeouts today for Cam. 3 on the pitch clock. Ginger delivers. Buford takes the breaking ball this time low, 1-0. It was Ginger who struck him out in the 4th with that breaking ball.
It's just like, I'm looking at Cam step in the box now. It just seems like he's just coiled, ready to hit.
Oh, yeah. And, I mean, it has really worked. That exit velo on the homer today, 108. 5-3 lead for Oakland, bottom of the 6th, runner on first, 1-0. Buford takes the breaking ball way off the plate. It's 2-0. And he has really just been scorching at the plate. Homers in 3 straight games. Now 15 extra base hits in 16 games in August. So he's hitting the ball with power. He's also hitting for average. Hitting .443 in August, entering this game. 2-0 pitch. Buford takes a breaking ball for strike 1. 2-0 pitch was a hanger, and I'm really surprised Cam took that ball. He's sitting fastball, though. 2-1 count. Santos gets his lead at first base. 8 on the pitch clock for Ginger. He comes home. Buford got an even bigger hanger that time and missed. 76, and the reason he didn't hit it is because it was north of the zone. Looked a little too tantalizing there for Cam to lay off. Like forbidden fruit, that breaking ball hanging at the eyeballs. It was 2-0, it's now 2-2. Ginger set at the chest. Buford takes ball 3 high, did not chase the cheese.
Hey, we don't know if it was an apple or not. It could have been a baseball for all we know.
I think it was an anana or a piña. Turns out Tyler and I are both right. Pineapples are called 2 different things in Spanish. Payoff here. Buford takes ball 4. No challenge there? Okay. That was close. It did miss. It was a good call. That was a great take from Cam.
Boise's on their last challenge, but I almost wouldn't have blamed them if they did want to challenge there. You're down 2. It's the 7th. And, we got to change.
Lefty Almanza coming up. I'd imagine a lefty's coming in, and that's the case. Probably Jeremiah Locklear again for the 3rd time in 3 games in this series. We'll tell you about the new pitcher for Boise when you return. It's 5-3 Oakland with 2 on and 1 out in the bottom of the 6th on 860 AM The Answer. It is the, let's see, bottom 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning. Oakland leads Boise 5-3. My thoughts are all over the place here as I'm gearing up for a new pitcher. It's Jeremiah Locklear for the Boise Hawks, who is now pitching for the 3rd time in a row. 3 games in a row to start this series. Locklear, the lefty, 7.26 ERA, 29 appearances, 39 and 2/3 innings, 43 hits, 18 walks, 33 strikeouts. Most of his earned runs came in 1 outing against Idaho Falls. But this is his 6th appearance against Oakland. He's had success, 7 2/3, 3 earned runs allowed. And so he'll face a lefty here in Almanza after Murphy Ginger was really good in relief, Tyler.
2 no-hit innings. He walked 4, 3 were going to go on his line. 1 was intentional. 1 strikeout, a hit by pitch. Both runners are his, but that's exactly what you want out of the bullpen.
So lefty-lefty battle here with 2 aboard for Oakland. First pitch from Locklear. Almanza takes outside. It is 1-0. 5-3 ballers, 2 aboard, 1 out, bottom of the 6th. And they say that in the definition of insanity is doing the same thing again and expecting different results. Well, here we are, deja vu all over again. Locklear against Almanza. 1-0 is called a ball low. Probably should have been a strike. It's 2-0. And yesterday, Locklear comes in to pitch the 7th inning, facing 2 lefties, Santos and Almanza. He hits Santos, and Almanza takes him deep. A 2-run bomb to right field, his 2nd of 3 homers yesterday. 2-0. Almanza takes a called strike. There's a makeup call off the plate, called a strike, 2-1. Oh, well, Almanza challenged it, so it's 3-0. And so, you have to think here. Ballers up 2. Danny Harris next against the lefty. A yellow light for Almanza. Not quite all the way red. I think if he sees one to hit here, the franchise leader in RBI will get a chance to swing away.
I don't argue with a franchise leader in RBI. I let him swing away.
3-0. Locklear delivers. Almanza takes. That's called a strike. That was a strike on the outer half. Good fastball from Locklear, 3-1. Almanza's got to be licking his lips here. Double and intentional walk in his last 2 plate appearances. 3-1. Locklear looks towards second. Comes home. Almanza swings and taps it back to him. Tough play. Locklear spins, throws to first, into right field. He airmailed him. Santos is in. Buford being waved around. The throw is cut off. No throw home. Almanza scores 2 on the error by Locklear.
And presto, crashes.
Right now, there are going to be 2 unearned runs. That could change if Danny gets a single here, or a double, I should say. But 2 walks, both score on the error. It should have just got the runners over. It should not have got them in.
And now Almanza is at second. 2-run score on the play. It's 7-3 Oakland. Here's Danny Harris. First pitch. And Harris pops it up center field. Tough play. Jelly coming in. Myro Young-Goldberg going out. And it's the catch made by Jelly, the center fielder, for out number 2. I don't know if that gets the runs home.
No, and in the book, in Section 9 or Rule 9, whatever it's called, it definitely states that on any recreation of innings, the pitcher always gets the benefit of the doubt in terms of bases.
And so those runs now will be unearned no matter what, because Almanza would have been out on that play. So Locklear, well, actually, those runs were charged to Ginger's account, but they'll be unearned runs, as here is Jake Allgaier with a runner at second and 2 outs. First pitch, outside corner, strike 1. 7-3, Oakland leads in the bottom of the 6th inning. They've scored 2 in this inning to take a 4-run lead as the wave goes around Ramondi Park. 0-1. Allgaier swings and misses. Pitch in the dirt. It's 0-2. Oakland has scored 2 in this inning with a grand total of 0 hits. Walk, new pitcher, Locklear, error. Switch hitting righty Allgaier against the lefty Locklear. And Allgaier fights off the 0-2 pitch. A high fastball is fouled back. Almanza the runner at second. Allgaier trying to bring him home. Allgaier today, ground rule double, walk and a strikeout. Locklear looks towards second. His 0-2 pitch is smacked in the air. Right center field. Jelly back at the track. Makes the catch just shy of the warning track for out number 3. No hits in the inning, but Oakland scores 2 and leaves 1. The error by Locklear, the new pitcher. He throws away 2 runs for Boise. Oakland by 4 heading to the 7th. It's 7-3 Ballers on 860 AM The Answer. Top of the 7th, Oakland leads Boise 7-3. Nevada Cohen alongside Tyler Peterson. Current Ballers are up 4, but how about the former Ballers? Well, it's time for Where Are They Now? As there was a hit and a run scored by Brett Barrera today. Dondre Hubbard went 0 for 3, but the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs beat the Gastonia Ghost Peppers in the Atlantic League 3-2 today. Unfortunately, Carson Lambert's Lexington Legends were 5-1 losers today, but Lambeau didn't pitch, so that's okay.
Take a look at Lambeau there.
I know. Isn't that a great picture?
That's a great picture.
And there's one more former baller in that league. That's Braden Nelson, who pitches for the Long Island Ducks. He got the win today.
Nice.
They needed him badly, actually, because their starter only went 3 and gave up 4 in runs. So what does Nelly do? Comes out, throws 2 innings of 1-hit ball, no runs, a walk, and a strikeout. Now Gabe Tanner on the hill still for Oakland. here in the top of the 7th inning. He'll face 7, 8, 9, starting with Jeremy Bagora. Big right-handed bat takes strike one at the bottom of the zone. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Bagora with the 2 home runs yesterday, and now just 0 for 2 today.
Dante Stewart with a 2-hit game tonight, former baller for Lake Country in a 4-3 loss. 0-1, there's a strike. Outside corner, 0-2. Let's see. Dante stole a base. 24 stolen bases this year for Dante Stewart. I did not realize that. Checking on one more indie ball former baller as the 0-2 pitch is floated foul off to the right.
I'll tell you who's had a all-star season is Billy Doobie, who never played for Oakland but was signed in the offseason in Ottawa.
Josh Leslie 1 for 3 tonight in a 6-2 Tri-City Valley Cats win. Trying to find Ottawa in my oh, they doubleheader today? Foul ball off to the right. Still 0-2. Yeah, it looks like Josh Leslie's team played a doubleheader today in the Frontier League. Leslie play both? No, he got the, oh yeah, he did. 1 for 2 with a run scored in the other game. Doubleheader sweep for Tri-City today. Foul ball again. There's Ottawa. 6-5 winners today against Troy Riviere.
I never took French, but I always have said Trois Riviere.
Doobie's a pitcher?
Billy Doobie.
I don't think he played today.
Okay.
2-strike pitch, belted to right field. Santos with a great jump comes in to make the catch. 1 away. So, for Gabe Tanner, he's now gone 6 1/3 and has thrown 90 pitches. Can he complete 7 again? Gabe Tanner has gone 7 innings in his last 2 outings. 8 a week ago today.
Well, things are set up for the Hawks to swim the seas because right now Chewy has just now started to warm.
Oh, that's a good sign. As Tanner misses high for ball 1. All right, let's see. Just a little check-in on our where are they now to as Tanner locates a strike outside corner 1-1. Let's just out of curiosity look at the Greenville Drive score, see if Danny Kerwin pitched. There's a 3-0 loss for Greenville, but sometimes he just covers the mid-innings. He did not pitch today. Pitch outside from Tanner, 2-1. All right, I'm curious. Let's check Birmingham. Tyler Davis.
Well, after Tyler Davis got his first Double-A win, you got to check back again.
Oh, it looks like end of 7, game tied at 2. Ground ball to short. Cobb fields, fires across in time. 2 down.
You know, Cobb's action is always interesting because it's not a regular shortstop's action. The way he sort of, it is almost, I would call it a sling over to first.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of juice behind it.
That's the job done. So that's it for Where Are They Now, because it doesn't look like Davis or Kerwin, the 2 former ballers in.
Did you check the Mud Monsters?
Who is there?
Elijah Pleasance is now a Mississippi Mud Monster.
In the Frontier League?
Yes. Elijah's from Tennessee, so it's not all that far away.
Nice. Let's check on that Frontier League scoreboard. First pitch high and tight to Santini. It's 1-0. There are 2 outs. It is the top of the 7th inning. It is 7-3 Oakland over Boise. Gabe Tanner, 1 more out, and he'll go 7 for a 3rd straight outing. That ball crushed, though, to left field. You can kiss it goodbye. It's off the netting. It's a solo jack for J.C. Santini, who was the beer batter tonight. And, well, that didn't work. Santini with the solo blast to left field. For J.C., that is number 2 on the year.
Well, that had a lot behind it because it's dark here now, and it's cold.
Oh, yeah, 100 off the bat. And it just did get out of here a few feet above the fence. So that's all the more reason that those 2 runs Oakland scored were important. And that is it for Gabe Tanner here in the bottom of the 7th inning. He gives up that homer to Santini, and he will give way to Chewy, who's always good for an inning and a 3rd of work, and that is likely what he will be asked to do tonight in Oakland. 6 2/3 from the incomparable Gabe Tanner. This is all he does for this Oakland team is give it length. Huge ovation for Gabe Tanner. A crowd of just over 2,000 cheers him on and cheers on Chewy, who will come on in the top of the 7th inning. Oakland 7, Boise 4 on 860 AM The Answer. A new pitcher for Oakland in the top of the 7th inning. It's Connor Richardson, who is looking to extend his streak to 9 straight scoreless appearances. Tuesday against Boise, a hitless frame. And Connor Richardson has been solid against Boise this year. It's his 5th appearance against the Hawks. He's got a 2.09 ERA this season, 34th appearance, 43 innings, 36 hits, 7 walks, and 32 punch-outs for the 6'4 righty from Grand Forks, North Dakota. He gets Ethan Underwood, the leadoff man, here in the bottom of the 7th with 2 outs, and the lefty hacks and misses for strike 1. Chewy replaces Gabe Tanner, who was great today.
Quality start for him. 6 2/3 innings, 5 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts, and a hit by pitch as well.
0-1, there's a strike, nothing in 2. Yeah, just par for the course at this point for Gabe Tanner.
I mean, he has set himself up to go 8-0 if the Ballers can see this lead through.
Not a bad start to his pro career. Not bad at all. 4 on the timer for Chewy. Set at the chest, comes home. Foul ball off to the left. Out of play.
I've had 3 guys email me in recruiting process. Tyler Lozano, Noah Milliken, and Gabe Tanner.
Yeah.
Now, I've had hundreds of guys email me, 3 of which we ended up signing and turned out to be quite good.
No. 0-2 is high, 1-2. That's the Ballers' second-year catcher, and that's 2 of the Ballers' best starting pitchers this season. You could say they're all the best because, man, this Ballers pitching staff has been lights out this season. 1-2 to the lefty Underwood. Is slashed to left field. Deep. Druick leaps. Got it! Davis Druick into the wall. Robs Ethan Underwood of extra bases. The Ballers continue to sparkle tonight defensively. And that ends the side in the top of the 7th. Druick bails out Chewy with that leaping grab out and left for out number 3. Time to stretch. 7-4 Ballers on 860 AM The Answer. Bottom of the 7th inning from Oakland, West Oakland, home of the Oakland Ballers. I'm Nevada Cullen with Tyler Peterson, and it is a 7-4 Oakland lead. New pitcher for Boise, it's number 40. It is Drew Marufo. Marufo reactivated on Tuesday after being put on the IL August 9th. He has had a rough go of it this season in the Pioneer League. 6 appearances and a 16.5 ERA with a rather high amount of hits, 10 hits in 6 innings against Marufo. Has not pitched since August 8th against Grand Junction. Gave up 5 earned runs, 2 total hits, a home run in 2/3 of an inning. First to Dylan Tatum is swatted foul off to the right. It's 0-1. Ballers up 7-4. Bottom of the 7th inning. They scored 2 runs last inning despite no hits. They do not have a hit since Davis Druick's solo homer in the 4th. And Druick, who robbed Ethan Underwood of a hit to end the top of the 7th, is on deck. Righty-righty battle. Marufo and Tatum. High and away, 1-1, 93 out of the hand of Marufo. So whatever injury he had has not affected the velocity as he zipped it high and wide. Tatum grounded into a double play earlier. Also flew out and has walked tonight. 1-1 toss. Tatum takes strike 2. 93 dotted on the outside corner. Tatum has just rocked the Hawks this season. From my understanding, from my memory, he has hit safely in all but 1 game against them. Came in hitting .522 against Boise as he steps out and calls time. 6 home runs against the Boise Hawks this year. He's also walked 9 times. Make it 10 against Boise, so he's getting on base plenty. 1-2 is way outside. It's 2-2. Tatum getting on base at a 453 clip this year, which is best on the team, if just barely. Righty set it at the bell. Pitch from Marufo is high and outside. The count is full. Good take from Tatum. It was 1-2. It's 3-2. First game in quite a while, nearly 2 weeks for Marufo. Payoff pitch. Tatum pops it up. Center field. Nearly slams the bat. Jelly out there in left center makes the catch for out number 1. You could tell Tatum wanted to just break his bat on the grass as he made his way to first, but he thought better of it. He said, wait a minute, those are expensive. And here you go, make a great play, get to hit the next inning. Davis Druick robbed extra bases out under the nose of Underwood and now gets to hit. He already has a homer in this game, and he hits against a right-hander here in Marufo. Hard-throwing righty, comes home, and Druick takes outside. It's 1-0. This is the best defensive game of the year for Oakland. Yes?
Yes.
They have made 1 error. It was on a broken bat. It was a weird play. Allgaier just threw it away. Outside of that, the defense has just been remarkable. 4 on the timer, pitch, Druick cuts and misses, 1-1. They have just made play after play.
Well, you saw 4 outs, 4 extra outs.
Yeah.
Taken away. Or 4 hits, I should say.
How many extra runs?
Yeah.
Bugs, probably 2. Druick, who knows? On 1-1, he's hit. No, missed him. 2-1. Druick was hit by a pitch last time, so force to have it. 3 batters hit by a pitch today for Oakland, or I should say for the Boise pitching staff. Oakland has just 5 hits, but they lead 7-4. Last hit was Druick's homer. Druick fouls one back, 2-2.
Man, it's Boise's 6 runs on 4 hits.
Well,
I mean,
other way.
Thank you. It's 4 runs on 6 hits. Really helped out, though, by that just, I hate to say it, but just terrible error by Locklear.
Oh, yeah, that throw was quite poor. I mean, mailed him like Newman. Druick to left field. Pretty deep. Druick! Oh, that's caught. That's Woodcocks at the wall. 2 down. That was not a comfortable catch out there, I'll say, from Woodcocks, the former baller.
You love to get people excited.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that thing was stung. I had a right to. 100 off the bat. Yeah. Left field, pretty deep. No, I didn't have a good read on that ball, I'll say. 2 outs, bases empty in the bottom of the 7th. Ballers up 7-4. Here's Darryl Buggs the second. First pitch is a strike. 93, pasted outer edge.
Do you know what? I think season 3 upgraded the press box. Porta potty on the platform.
Or hear me out. 0-1. It is low, 1-1. What if? This is going to be a weird question. Can you
a tube
water,
system? Is that what we're talking about?
Can you water plants with urine?
All right, forget it.
Or is it too?
Well, hold on. We here at Romani Park are 100% recycled water from East Bay Mud.
Right.
Thank you very much.
This is what I'm my brain is churning. 1-1. Buggs slashes it into the mitt of the first baseman. Bagora lining out to end the bottom of the 7th inning. It is a perfect 1-2-3 frame with a little bit of hard contact against Drew Marufo in his first outing back from injury. We go to the 8th. It's 7-4 Oakland over Boise on 860 AM, The Answer. Oh, it's the top of the 8th inning. And the Ballers hit, well, I'll just give you the line score. Boise, 4 runs on 6 hits, 2 errors. Oakland, 7 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. Chewy's still on the mound. But I've got to, go find a place to sleep because it's that day. It's eat, sleep, and drink Oakland. And so, Tyler Peterson's got you for the final 2.
Good night. Richardson to face Myro, then Young Goldberg, and then Woodcocks. 3 tough right-handed hitters. This will be the big inning for Oakland tonight. This 8th inning, up 3, 7-4. First pitch from Richardson on its way is a breaking ball in against Myro, a called strike 1. Myro today is 0 for 2. He's been on base via a hit by pitch. He scored on a single by Woodcocks. He's also struck out twice. The next pitch is a fastball that's nowhere near the zone as it's past Dylan Tatum. I think we're going to go a whole year without seeing the uncut pitch rule used once.
We should pull it out in game 96.
I also believe that this Cash Beecham run team will never do it either. Breaking ball in for strike 2. Into the top of the zone. Nice pitch from Connor Richardson.
And I will say, Myro's not going to like that call. That was a late decision, but the right decision, I might add, by Robert McGee.
He's now down 1-2. Richardson's 2-strike pitch is off the plate. That's a chase slider. It's 2-2. Richardson, a quick agreement with Tatum, his battery mate. The 2-2 is a fastball high at 93-2. Leadoff man sets the tone of the 8th. It'll be a payoff to Myro. Now the payoff from Richardson. It's a breaking ball that's inside for ball 4 and really not in any spot where Tatum could reasonably use one Oakland challenge. They do have all 3 left, but it is a leadoff walk from Myro in front of young Goldberg. Young Goldberg, I misspoke, of course, a left-handed hitter, and may try to take something to left field here. The first pitch, it's a fastball high. It's ball 1.
Oh, by the way,
Yes.
Sky Sox have taken the lead.
Okay.
It's 14-13. Colorado Springs over Grand Junction in the bottom of the 8th.
We'll love to know what happened, but not after this, until this 1-0. Ball hit to left field, and young Goldberg has just hit it out of the park.
You were on it. Left field. Max Young Goldberg makes it a 1-run ball game with his 4th homer of the year against Oakland, his 18th and 19th RBI against the Ballers. He's up to 23 homers this season and 118 driven in.
Well, he just sat back on a changeup there, a changeup that hit the outside corner, and he sent it the other way. It's a 1-run ball game. Oakland leads 7-6 in the 8th, and that's going to get Connor Sullivan up and working now.
Ends a streak for Chewy of 8 straight scoreless appearances.
Here's Woodcocks. First pitch to Woodcocks is a fastball low. A walk and then a home run. No outs in the 8th.
Chewy also had not allowed a run against Boise this year in 4 appearances.
It's Richardson's 5th home run given up this year in his 34 appearances. The ball popped up in the air on the infield. Cobb rushing in. In is Allgaier also. It's Cobb, the shortstop, who puts it away with 2 hands for the first out of the 8th. Look, here's the thing that's, I think, the most important part is you're facing young Goldberg, you're facing Woodcocks, you're facing this meat of the order. Don't face them again.
Yeah.
Face them here in the 8th, and whatever happens, happens, but don't face them again in this game.
Yeah. I mean, well, we're coming up on a situation where Crawford here, 3 straight games with a homer, triple his last time, and then Jake Jelly and Connor Richardson are going to face off, the 2 former Minnesota Crookston teammates.
The 0-1. Crawford looks at a strike. Fastball on the outside, 0-1. It's a 1-run lead in the 8th. It was a really good first game. The Ballers won 6-2. It was a close ball game, well played by both teams. The 0-1 is a half swing. Does he go? No, says Jason Benson at first. 1-1.
Oh, by the way, it's a Quint Landis solo shot for Colorado Springs to put him up in the top of the 8th inning.
Who did he homer off of?
McCaskey. He's back. Oh, wait. Yeah.
1-1. Swung on, fouled back.
I have the spots wrong, but it's still McCaskey. Roddy did pitch in this game for a roller, Alec Rodriguez.
It's 1-2 with 1 away and the base is empty to Ethan Crawford, the DH. The aforementioned triple, his only hit tonight. He's 1 for 3. He's also hit into a double play and struck out. The 1-2 pitch way outside on the breaking ball, 2-2. I think Sullivan will be ready in another batter. Richardson comes set. And now the 2-2 pitch on the way is again a breaking ball way outside. I mean, these are pitches that Crawford really does not have to think about. If Richardson walks Crawford, I don't necessarily know that he faces Jelly.
No.
It's a 3-2 pitch. Here it comes. The breaking ball is strike 3 called at the top of the zone. A perfect pitch from Richardson, and there's 2 away.
A teardrop from Chewy into that top part of the strike zone. Just a beautiful pitch for his first K. And he, it seems as of now, will get a chance to face Jake Jelly from the other side of Grand Forks, the east side of Minnesota. It's Jelly against Chewy.
The first pitch to Jelly is a breaking ball right down the heart of the plate for strike 1.
I mean, I can't tell you how many times Chewy and I have talked about Jake Jelly this year, who is just killing it. Top 10 in the league in doubles and homers. These two played together in college at Minnesota Crookston.
And Chewy's ahead 0-1. Pitch on its way. Jelly swings and misses. and broke down badly. That pitch was way outside, and he chased after it. And now Richardson in the driver's seat. But can he put him away? And surely you've got to throw that again if you induce that kind of swing. An 0-2. Richardson fires, and the breaking ball is outside. That was a pretty good one. Not the best he's thrown tonight, but on 0-2, not one that was wildly away from the plate. A powerful right-handed bat. The 1-2 pitch, breaking ball hit to left field. It's deep. Back is Druick, and Jake Jelly has just tied this ball game.
Ooh. That is Grand Forks on Grand Forks crime, and Jelly pimped it against his old friend and former collegiate teammate. That is as big as they come. A game-tying blast in the top of the 8th. And Chewy has given up 2 homers tonight, a very uncharacteristic night for Connor Richardson.
We are 7-7 in the 8th. And that was a breaking ball. Whether it hung, whether it didn't hang, it was right down the middle of the plate. Here comes Jim Dietrich out. The pitching coach will have his first conversation of the night with one of the members of his staff on the mound. Richardson, I would have to believe, is ready, such that if they wanted to bring him in, they could.
Yeah.
It does not seem like they want to bring him in yet.
No, you'd prefer Sully is better given just a clean 9th inning. And so the thought was, all right, Chewy struck out Crawford looking. Maybe he gets Jelly. That was not the case. And now you don't bring Sully in here in a tie game. You let Chewy work and bear down and get Bagora.
Bagora is 0 for 3. First pitch. Fastball swung on out of play at 91. 0-1.
I think there is something to be true that Chewy's just not executing his pitches today, that he's leaving them over the plate, and that has resulted in 2 home runs. That pitch even was over the plate.
0-1. Swung on, fouled back, 91 again, top of the zone. It's 0-2. Now, listen, the pitch that Jelly hit for a home run, that's a perfect first pitch get me over.
Yeah.
That's a strike. It's actually the pitch he threw for a strike at the start of the at-bat.
Right. Not with 2 strikes.
It's an 0-2. Richardson kicks and fires to the plate, and the breaking ball is off the plate, 1-2.
Big pitch coming up. Bagora, big hitter, hitless today, reached on an error and a fielder's choice. 2-homer game yesterday, first of his pro career.
1-2 the count. Richardson fires to the plate. It's swung on and missed. 90 miles an hour past the bat of Bagora. 2 Ks in the inning for Richardson, but the damage certainly is done. And the Hawks have now come back from a 3-run, call it a 4-run deficit, including the 7th. With a 3 spot here in the 8th, Gabe Tanner will not be able to get an 8th win tonight. We will move on to the bottom of the 8th. Let's see if the Ballers can take the lead back with the top of their order on the other side. Bottom of the 8th. 7-7 our score. Noah McBride, the new pitcher for Boise. I'm Tyler Peterson alongside Nevada Cullen. A whole new ball game. Cobb, Santos, and Buford to take on the lefty McBride, who is a Pioneer League veteran.
Yes.
He may find his name on this long list of pitchers. There we are.
7.24 ERA. You got him.
A 7.90 ERA is what I have. 16 appearances, 0-1 record. 3 saves on the year for McBride. 26 Ks and 13 2/3 innings.
Where are ERAs different? How is that even possible?
The first pitch to Cobb is a half swing down and in. Does he go? No. I will say for Drew Marufo goes 1 inning, allows no hits, no runs, no errors, no walks, and no strikeouts. Is that Noah Marcello in center field? The next pitch is down and in, 2-0. Is that Marcello?
I think it is.
Well, that's not Woodcockson left.
That'd be Jelly.
A 2-0 pitch on its way. Breaking ball. There's a strike. 2-1 the count. So it looks like Marcelo's into the game. Everyone else.
Be Jelly and left.
Yeah. Myro, everybody else is the same. McBride's 2-1. Off the plate, 3-1.
So that'll extend Marcelo's streak of 81 games played. All 81 this season for Boise. He's the lone player in the league to do that.
That's purely a defensive move. A 3-1 to Cobb. That'll strike the outside. Backdoors Cobb, 3-2 on the breaking ball. Marcelo will bat in the 6th spot, which the ballers certainly hope does not come up. Or excuse me, I take that back. Cobb takes low. It's ball 4. I'm looking at Jelly's spot. Marcelo will bat in the cleanup spots.
Unless Woodcox is in right field instead of Turner right
now.
now.
That's Turner.
Yeah, better eyes than me.
And now we have a, looks like we're going to have a designated pinch hitter as Nick Leahy will bat for Isai Santos. If Leahy were to get on, I can see Santos running for him again. So Cobb draws the leadoff walk. That's big against a pitcher straight out of the bullpen.
So McBride, Saturday against Yuba Sutter, did give up an earned run. Did not, though, on Sunday through a hitless inning. Actually made his Boise debut this year against Oakland, throwing a 1 inning, 1 hit, an unearned run, and a strikeout on June 29th.
Leahy at 277, 13 home runs, 40 RBI. Those are his Triple Crown numbers. McBride waits, and his first pitch to the plate is down and in. There's another breaking ball at the back foot of Leahy, and it's 1-0. Cobb at first. We know he has speed.
Interestingly enough, the guy they just pinch hit for the Ballers, Santos, had an RBI single against McBride on June 29th to score Trey and Cobb, who tripled against McBride. But you'd rather have a righty up in Leahy.
The 1-0. Leahy swings and misses. Much too late on the 92-mile-an-hour fastball. It's 1-1. I think he just got introduced to the McBride fastball there.
Yeah.
Would they send Cobb? I don't know. I don't think so. The 1-1 pitch. McBride to the plate. Breaking ball. Catches the outside corner. Leahy wants the challenge. Might as well. You've got all 3 left.
It's a good place to do it, especially you're a pinch hitter. Unfortunately, it's confirmed a strike. That was honestly a poor challenge, though, by Leahy, looking at where that pitch hit. That was not even on the corner.
Leahy will use his timeout. We're a 7-7 ball game in the bottom of the 8th. And a game I would say I would hope ends in regulation.
Don't hold your breath.
Leahy batting for Santos in the 8th. McBride is set. He waits. A kick in the pitch. Leahy takes. Strike 3 called on the inside corner, and he is gone looking.
Leahy's upset, but he took 2 pitches that were both on the corners. Good at bat for McBride, pitching-wise.
And now, 1 away, and here's Buford. So the pinch hitter does not pay off. We will see Santos re-enter the game in right field. Most likely. Here comes Sean Persky. They're going to have a chat.
They're going to go to a reliever here?
No, this is not a bad time to have a conversation before a guy who is homered in 3 straight ball games off of you is going to come to the plate in the 8th. You don't want Drumheller against Harris. You don't want Armstrong against Almanza. Braden Bonner versus Helmig.
Here we go with Cam Buford. So he's had an up and down day. 2-run homer, then 2 strikeouts, and a walk. 2 runs scored. Cam has been the Ballers' best hitter in the month of August.
The first pitch to Cam. It's in the dirt. It's 1-0.
Crowd is chanting his name, Cam.
Buford, the 2-run home run in the first. Struck out swinging in the 3rd and 4th, and then walked and scored in the 6th.
Ballers are still hitless since the 4th.
Oh, just the 5 hits. The 1-0, Buford takes in the dirt. It's a wild pitch. It bounces way high in the air, and Cobb will go to second. Wow, that must have hit part of the gear of Santini behind the plate because that went just sky high.
Now, they're not going to pitch around. Let me get that straight. They're not going to intentionally walk Buford here on 2-0, but they will pitch around him with an open base at first. Yes, Almanza's on deck. Still, you do not groove one here. Oh. Making me eat my words.
Cam Buford will be intentionally walked. It's the 2nd intentional walk of the night. The first one was to Almanza. And you're going to walk Buford to get to Almanza. I think I had said something to the effect of you're going to walk Tatum to get to Almanza.
Yeah. I mean, it does not usually pay off to intentionally walk up any batter to get to Christian Almanza. But, you know, lefty on lefty last time. He grounded weakly to the pitcher. Then Locklear threw it away to first.
Well, he's 1 for 3 with a double. He leads the team in home runs and RBI. They're going for the handedness matchup. Cobb at second, Buford at first. It does set up a double play. The first pitch to Almanza is high and in at 90.
Wow. I will say this. Christian Almanza entered on a 6-game hit streak. 6 straight 2-hit games as well. And he has 1 tonight.
By the way, 2024, the attendance on this Thursday evening.
They are a rowdy bunch.
The 1-0 to Almanza. He takes a breaking ball just inside. It's 2-0.
That did not miss by much. That's a really nice front door breaking ball for McBride.
Well, now you can cheat if you're Almanza on 2-0. 1 away, 2 men on. Bottom of the 8th, a 7-7 ball game. The 2-0 pitch, he swings and he nubs one toward third. It's picked up by the third baseman, goes to second for 1. No throw to first as the second baseman, Young Goldberg, tried to do a backdoor play to third. Cobb did not bite. It was off the end of the bat. It's a fielder's choice. Out at second is Buford, 5-4. Runners at the corners for Danny Harris.
Well, Almanza just got a pitch to drive, an off-speed pitch hung over the middle of the plate and could only hit it off the end of the bat. But even with 2 outs, Danny Harris knows how to get the job done. Danny, this season, a .328 hitter with runners in scoring position. He's driven in 65.
And you best to believe if he likes that first pitch, he will swing at it to try and give Oakland a lead here in the bottom of the 8th. McBride is set. His first pitch to Harris is a breaking ball that just clips the top of the zone, and Danny's going to challenge.
That's a close pitch that Danny challenges right there. Up, maybe at the top of the zone, maybe not.
Overturned to a ball, 1-0 to Harris.
Oakland has 2 challenges remaining one way or another.
And listen, if you're Harris, this is the game right now. It's the 8th, but this is the game.
Tyler, you remember a certain 3-run homer?
I said
Against
you
Yuba
don't want to
Sutter?
make this Drumheller versus Harris. Well, right now it's McBride versus Harris. The 1-0 to Harris. He swings and fouls it back. The other thing about this matchup now with Cobb at third is McBride has a big breaking ball, which he has used well in this inning. He has not given up a hit in this inning.
Right. It was just the other week, last week against Rocky Mountain, when a wild pitch, or I should say an unearned run, gave the Ballers a win.
A 1-1 to Harris. The pitch is a fastball high. 2-1. Well, that was one of the stranger plays I have ever seen, as Danny swung through a pitch that somehow got through the catcher.
Yeah.
Two-one. Harris takes down low. 3-1. That's a really nice pitch by McBride.
Let's flash back. August 6th, 8-8 game, 8th inning, bottom 8 against the lefty. 3-run homer for Danny Harris to put the Ballers ahead. Same situation here in a tie game. It's even a similar score, 7-7, not 8-8. Can Danny do it on this 3-1 pitch?
Cobb at third, Almanza at first. 2 gone in the inning. It's a 3-1 to Harris. McBride's kick and pitch, and that's down low. It's ball 4. Again, a really nice pitch by Noah McBride. However, Harris lays off. It's the 3rd walk of the inning, and the bases are loaded for Jake Allgaier.
Not the worst guy to have up, Jake Allgaier. Had a ground rule double earlier today, and Allgaier's had some clutch hits as of late. Go-ahead RBI single in the 6th inning against Colorado Springs. Walk-off 2-run single against Yuba Sutter on the 5th of August.
Nowhere to put him with 2 outs. The first pitch from McBride to Allgaier. He takes down low on the breaking ball. It's 1-0. That is such an effective pitch for McBride if he's getting the batters to swing. But they're laying it off today. 7-7 in the 8th. McBride's next pitch to Allgaier. He takes down low. Did it hit him? It gets away from the catcher. Cobb scores, and the Ballers have the lead. One way or the other, a run was going to come in, and it's a wild pitch. 2 wild pitches while Cobb was on base. One that sent him to second, and one which brings him home.
The Ballers still don't have a hit since the 4th inning on a Davis Druick homer, but the lead is theirs.
They have 3 runs in that time, though. And it's 8-7 Oakland as Sully warms in the bullpen. The 2-0 Allgaier. Breaking ball for called strike 1.
Now I'm reminded of Tremaine Cobb Jr. against Glacier all the way back on June 17th. Game-winning run was scored on a wild pitch that day.
2-1. Pitch on its way is a breaking ball. That catches the zone for strike 2.
A lot of backdoor breakers from McBride to the switch-hitting righty Allgaier.
2-2.
Like to get a couple more runs in right here for Sully.
McBride to the dish. High and away. 3-2.
Open base at first, but pitch around Allgaier and face Dylan Tatum at your own risk.
Full count to Allgaier. The pitch on its way is swung on. It's popped up. Left field. In is Jelly. Out is Myro. Myro will make the catch. And the inning is over. The Ballers take the lead on a wild pitch. 1 run, no hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We go to the 9th. Ballers 8, Hawks 7 on 860 AM The Answer. Welcome back to Oakland Ballers Baseball. Top of the 9th. Ballers lead 8-7. And Connor Sullivan is coming in to try and tie the Pioneer League independent saves record of 17 saves set by Sam Hellinger in 2022. Sullivan with those 16 saves. Those have come in a franchise best 36 appearances this season, a 1-1 record, a 4.66 ERA, 39 Ks and 36 2/3 innings. Batters are hitting .234 against him.
Well, Connor Richardson went an inning and a third and blew the lead. That's not a sentence I usually say for Chewy, but 2 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 homers allowed, a walk and 2 strikeouts. And in a period of time where when Connor Sullivan hasn't been himself, Connor Richardson has. Now on a night where Chewy wasn't himself, can Sully be the closer that he has been for so much of the season?
Here's Taylor Darden, a pinch hitter for Braxton Turner. Darden, who leads the Pioneer League in hitting, is an obvious choice to begin this inning, although I'm interested to see this is the spot in the order that it's being used. First pitch, breaking ball is a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
I think there's no better time. Darden, a .524 on base percentage this year.
Santini does have a home run today as well. The 0-1 on its way. He's off the plate. Santini is on deck.
Darden in this series 0 for 7, went 0 for 5 yesterday.
The 1-1 on the way to Darden. Breaking ball high. 2-1. Ballers have 2 challenges left. Right or wrong, they have 2 challenges left. Boise with 1 that they can use up to 3 times. A hitter's count for Darden. Sullivan to the plate. It swung on and fouled away. Fastball at 90. 2-2.
Good pitch, top of the zone. And Darden could only swat it away. Sully's velocity was up in Colorado Springs in that final outing. Sully Tuesday threw a hitless inning against Boise.
A 2-2 to Darden. Into the windup. The pitch on its way is a fastball high and outside. 3-2. The payoff now. Here it comes, way outside for ball 4. The leadoff man is on. And a guy who has 18 steals this year in Darden.
Speed to boot. He's only been caught 3 times. Sully on the mound. You almost expect him to run.
You can't drop one down, Shirley.
Well, again, Santini already has a successful sacrifice.
Look at Allgaier at third as well. He is way in on the grass.
But I would guess fake bunt and steal.
I think you steal before you bunt. He shows bunt. He pulls it back. It's outside for ball 1.
I'm honestly surprised that Darden wasn't running right away. I think you got to take the shot. You got some good hitters coming up, though. That's for sure for Boise.
1-0. Bunts it. Foul.
Okay.
1-1. Bunt is on.
Not
a big way.
Not a bad. Well, yeah, it's a pitch right down the middle. It's just so tough bunting against Silly because it's coming from that weird angle. It's not like you're bunting it over the top pitch. All your mechanics can fly out the window when you're bunting against a guy who throws from this 3/4 slot sidearm type motion.
It's a 1-1. Allgaier in on the grass once more. The bunt is shown again. The slider is off the plate. It's 2-1. This next pitch, by the way, has to be a strike because you do not want to get into a spot where you have a player trying to make an out and you have a chance to walk him. 2-1. Santini shows bunt again. Puts it down. Almanza comes up. He will tag Santini. And he successfully drops the sacrifice down, 3 unassisted.
2 in the game for Santini, and that one was just well executed on the first baseline. Allows Darden to go to second, and Santini gets bowled over by Almanza.
Underwood.
Man,
Hawks will have 2 shots. Underwood's the first.
Couldn't ask for a much better guy to have at the plate. He's almost gone yard twice today.
He's driven in 2. The first pitch, called strike.
Now, I'll say this. He is a lefty. Silly this season is actually slightly better against left-handed batting. 191 batting average against, 236 against righties.
Darden will be sent home on a ground ball to the outfield. The 0-1 pitch. Underwood, a ground ball. Harris on the dive. He stops it on the infield. He gets up. He has no play. And now the throw to third is past Allgaier. Allgaier's got to pick it up. And now back to third goes the runner Darden. To second goes the runner Underwood. No one scores. We are tied. It's a single E4 that allows the runner Underwood to go to second. The ball got past Allgaier. It did not go far away enough to where Darden could go home.
I thought we were in Windsor for a second there when Darden slips around third and then the ball gets thrown into the third base corner. Great play by Danny. Will go unnoticed on that play.
Now Myro. Well, great play, then a terrible play. Now the infield comes in against Myro. Would they bunt again? The first pitch, Myro swings and misses through a fastball above the zone.
Myro does not have a successful sacrifice this year. They are not bunting after that swing for sure. Well, never say never.
Infield is in. Ballers up by 1. 1 away in the 9th. The pitch to right field. Shallow. Santos is in. He will make the catch. We have action. The throw to the plate is late, and we are tied. And now Tatum doesn't look up, and going to third on the play much, much later is Underwood. It's a sacrifice fly, and we are tied.
Santos gave it everything he could, but it wasn't a strong enough throw from right. Paul Myro, the 4th, gets the job done to tie it, and now Connor Sullivan has a chance to exercise some demons. He blows the save, but he can keep this game tied if he can retire Max Young-Goldberg, who hit a walk-off homer against him on June 24th.
Young-Goldberg had a 2-run home run, and he will be intentionally walked.
Yeah, never mind.
Now, all of a sudden, the addition of Marcelo into this ball game looms large, because here he is. 360, 10 home runs, 68 RBI. Jim Dietrich comes out. He wants a word. Small ball here in the 9th. A walk, a sac bunt, an infield single, an error, a sac fly, and now an intentional walk. We're tied at 8.
What an inning. What an inning. What a game. Tied at 8. Marcelo, who did not start this game, a chance to be the hero after the intentional walk to Young-Goldberg.
Noah Marcello with his first at-bat of the night. Shows bunt, pulls it back, and crashing from third was Underwood. He gets back, and now Marcello wants to challenge. It was a called strike. Boise is out of challenges.
Wow. So not only is Boise out of challenges, Marcello had the squeeze on, pulled back at a strike.
A squeeze with 2 outs. Now you use the squeeze. The 0-1, Marcello takes high and away. I was going to think, how much old school ball are we going to see if Cash Beecham is indeed not here at the ball game? Well, this team is Cash Beecham. This is his team. This is old school baseball. Men at the corners. The 1-1 to Marcello. He takes off the plate. Running is the man from second, and Tatum will let him go. That will be a stolen base for young Goldberg.
They tried to draw the throw. Tatum was not about to bite.
Underwood at third. Young Goldberg was going to try to get himself into a rundown, I think.
Yeah, he was.
2-1. The pitch. Marcello swings and misses. Fastball just above the zone at 89, and it's 2-2.
The velocity's not there for Sully tonight, but that pitch location was perfect.
First base now open. Runners at second and third. The infield plays back, and Marcello, not feeling the moment, takes time.
Robert McGee, I don't think he heard Marcello calling time. He had to repeatedly put his hand up, say, hey, I need a second.
The anticlimactic timeout. Sullivan set from the stretch. A 2-2. The pitch swung on, popped up out of play. 90 miles an hour, right down the middle of the plate.
I know it's a blown save for Sully, but I still think it's a boost for the confidence if he can get out of this inning without giving up the lead. It's a big if at this point.
2-2 to the Hawks' second best hitter. The kick and the pitch, and it's swung on and sharply fouled away this time. It's still 2-2. That time 90 at the top of the zone. So back-to-back fastballs. Both times Marcello was late.
Bay versus Bay right here. Sully of Martinez, Marcello, Redwood City.
2-2. Again, Sullivan fires, and it's high and outside. There's strike 3 called! It's strike 3 called by Robert McGee, and the Hawks are out of challenges, and we go to the ninth. 1 to go home, none to go to the knockout round. We'll take a break on 860 AM, The Answer. Bottom of the ninth, we are tied at 8. The new pitcher in for the Boise Hawks is the right-hander Trey Jones. We have not yet seen Trey Jones on this homestand. Jones, his 8th game as a Hawk, 18 1/3 innings, 24 Ks in that time. A ERA of 5.89, batters hitting .267 against him. He comes in after McBride gives up just the 1 run on no hits in the previous inning. The bullpen today from this Hawks squad has been very good. Just one earned run since coming in with one out in the fourth.
And still, they haven't allowed a hit since Davis Druick's solo shot in the fourth. Well, guess who's due up second in this inning?
The batters are Tatum, Druick, and Helmick.
Trey Jones has not pitched, interestingly enough, since last Tuesday at Yuba Sutter. He got the start, his second of the season. 3 2/3, 6 hits, 4 earned runs, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts, 2 homers allowed. Safe to say they would rather have him as a late inning reliever. I'd imagine he's got some good stuff.
Tatum is 0 for 3.
He has a lot of ninth inning homers this season.
You got any water in there?
Nope, I'm empty.
Okay, so am I.
Cough drop?
Not right now.
Okay.
The first pitch to Dylan Tatum is swung on and fouled back. He's ready to hit.
Dylan Tatum this season, 2 game-winning ninth inning homers. One against Glacier, against Rain Supple, their closer. The other against another closer, the Rocky Mountain closer, Hunter Bryan, in the top of the ninth. Give him a 9-8 lead.
The 0-1. Tatum takes a pitch that bounces about 50 feet in front of the plate. 1-1.
Walk-offs this year for Oakland. Tremaine Cobb Jr., do you count it? The opening day one?
He certainly had the other 2.
Yes.
Well, 2 of the other 3, I should say.
The walk-off wild pitch?
Walk-off wild pitch and the walk-off home run. Jake Allgaier, the walk-off 2-run single.
Yep.
2 knockout rounds at home, winners as well. The 1-1 to Tatum. He takes a fastball down low. The Ballers have 2 challenges to use in this inning.
Boise? 0.
Marcelo would have used one if he had the ability to. The 2-1 to Tatum. He takes outside 3-1. And you are a pitch away from seeing Zach St. Pierre in this ballgame.
He has the helmet on. Can you tell? I can't see in that dugout. Now, Tatum wants to win the game with a swing right here. He'd take the walk, though.
The 3-1, Jones from the windup. The pitch to Tatum. He swings! High drive! Left field! And we are going home!
Told you he wanted to win it.
Helmet high into the air. And Tatum is mobbed by his teammates.
They needed that. The Ballers absolutely needed that swing. The first hit since Davis Druick's solo shot in the fourth is a walk-off Tatum Tater, his 20th of the year. And it traveled 390 feet deep into the Oakland night to left field, 105 off the bat. Huge launch angle, 37 degrees. Tyler, you got it.
That was fun.
You got one now.
That was my
we
first.
Each got one.
That was my first. That was my first period. So that was certainly special.
Where is Tater? Come on.
I don't know. Where is Casey?
Thank you, Max.
Look, there's no question of who the player of the game is. They do need to find where Tatum ran off to. Wow, oh wow. The Ballers take this third game. The win will go to Connor Sullivan. The loss will go to Trey Jones. One batter into the ninth. We have a winner, and it is Dylan Tatum.
There he is. Stockton kid.
All right, so now we've corralled him. Casey Pratt is standing by with Dylan Tatum. We're going to send it down to the field right now.
Thank you, Tyler. I'm here with Dylan Tatum, who just hit that walk-off home run. Make some noise for Dylan Tatum, y'all. All right, Dylan. I know you're soaking wet right now, but how did that feel?
Oh, man, it felt amazing. Honestly, I can't even catch my breath right now, so. Oh, it felt great, though. Amazing.
How good does it feel to be able to put the team on your back like that when you came up in the bottom of the ninth? No knockaround. No one wants to see that. You just took care of business.
Yeah, man. Just trying to see a pitch, and got a pitch over the middle, and good things happen, so.
What kind of pitch was that? What'd you see?
Curveball. He threw me one earlier, and I just missed it, so. Got that one.
All right. How high do you think you threw your helmet just there when you crossed the plate?
Oh, pretty high. I don't know. I have no idea.
All right, we're going to let him go. He's soaking wet. He's fired up. He's out of breath. Dylan Tatum, everybody!
Thank you, Casey. We're going to take a break and come back. Our Ballers postgame show coming up right after the game. Ballers win 9-8 in the ninth, a walk-off. This is 860 AM, The Answer.
One segment.
Ballers win 9-8. Welcome back to Raimondi Park. Tyler Peterson and Nevada Cullen with you. Another walk-off this year, our second walk-off home run in Ballers history. Nevada, you and I both now have one. And let's get you the totals from tonight. 8 runs on 9 hits, 2 errors on the line for the Boise Hawks. 9 runs, 6 hits, and 2 errors for the Oakland Ballers. Connor Sullivan blows a save but gets a win. He is now 2-1 on the year. Trey Jones takes a loss, his first loss as a Hawk. He is now 0-1. It's going to be 1 hit, an earned run, no innings pitched for Jones. No save in the game. Time of the game was 2 hours and 56 minutes after this game started at 6:38 p.m. in front of 2,024. Well, it was a back-and-forth game from the start. Boise with 2 quick ones in the first. Underwood, a solo shot. Woodcock's an RBI single to bring in Myro. And then the Ballers in the bottom of the first, 2 runs came in on the Cam Buford solo shot. It was Cam's 17th home run of the year. A big fly, probably the biggest fly of the last 2 homestands, I might say.
Well, his was 450, I think.
So he has the next closest to.
Against Colorado Springs, yeah.
All right. So Buford, that's just the way things are going for him right now. He is swinging a very hot bat. Ballers added 2 more in the bottom of the second, a 2-run double by Tremaine Cobb, who, if this game ended 8-7 in the ninth and Sullivan got the save, I think you could have called Tremaine Cobb the player of this game at that point. Not just for what he did offensively with the 2 runs he brought in the second. He scored the run that was the winning run in the 8th, and then he made some outstanding plays today. Today was a day for Tremaine Cobb where it's send this tape in to the 30 teams.
Yeah. No, I mean, the opposite field double was stung. The 2 plays at short. Really, it's just I would send – you could make a SportsCenter top 10 reel out of this entire game because of the actions of both teams. But everyone did something amazing. Jake Jelly had the game-tying homer against his former collegiate teammate, Connor Richardson. There was the great play Underwood made at third, and then you can't even count on one hand the amount of great plays Oakland made.
Dave Tanner today was excellent. 6 2/3 innings, 3 earned runs, 5 hits, 4 runs total, 1 walk, and 6 strikeouts. He hit a batter. It's a quality start for Tanner. I would say he deserved a win today. The bullpen, unfortunately, gave it up today with the 3 runs off of Richardson, the 1 run off of Sullivan. But for Gabe Tanner, I think he's making a case to be that 3rd starter in the playoffs right now.
Yeah, I mean, he's giving Oakland length, and he's really limiting damage. A lot, honestly, like you look at Tanner's line, there's got to be a few home runs on there when I look. He's up to 11 allowed this season. But they're always, it feels like, inconsequential home runs. It's not like he's giving up these 3-run homers and grand slams. It's almost always solo shots. did give up the.
No, both today are
No.
solo shots.
Yeah, both today solo shots. So yeah, like I said, vast majority are solo shots. Also shout out Gabe Tanner, 6 strikeouts tonight, a career high.
Very nice.
Missed that in all the hubbub of this game. And then how about the defense today? Man, I know we talked about it, but bailing Gabe out for sure. Tremaine Cobb Jr., Darryl Buggs a second, and Davis Druick even adds on. But that was to help Chewy out.
Oakland put up 1 in the 8th. And that was big. That was a big run to get in the 8th. They did it without a hit. And at that point, that was the run that Oakland was manufacturing without a hit up through that 4th inning when you said Druick's home run was that last hit.
Right.
But then it was Tatum's home run in the 9th that sealed the deal. And it's certainly a good sign to see the team able to push through with a run like that in the 8th, and then to know they have something like that in their back pocket for the 9th.
Yeah, I thought it was actually quite fitting that Oakland ended up winning this game with a hit, because it would have felt, if they had won this game, like there was one game in Rocky Mountain. It was that Sunday game where they blew a 12-1 lead. They win 14-3, and they lucked into it. They gave the game away, and they still found a way to win. Today, yes, they lucked into a run here and there, but at the end of the day, they earned the win at the end with a Dylan Tatum. Solo Tater is 20th of the year.
Well, the Ballers won. They started the day in 2nd place. Did they finish tied for 1st?
They did indeed, as we look at, well, maybe it was just even one score from around the Pioneer League today. Let's look at 2 real quick, because, well, let's just give the rest. I already said the Raptors beat the Vibes, and the Sky Sox did hold on to beat the Jackalopes 14-3. Billings beat Great Falls 12-5. Glacier blanks Yuba Sutter 6-0. And then the score of the day, the Idaho Falls Chuckers beat the Missoula Paddleheads 12-6. Big day for Simon Baumgart, who homered twice and drove in 3. Jacob Jablonski also homered in the game for the Chuckers. Anyways, 12-6 win for Idaho Falls. They bounced back after 3 straight losses. They end Missoula's reign of terror. I believe they had won something like 9 in a row, an Oakland Ballers-like streak. And now Missoula is just a game further back of Oakland in the overall standings and tied atop the second half standings. The Ballers now lead by 4 games in the overall standings over the Missoula Paddleheads.
They will be 62-19 after tonight. They need to go in their final 15 games 8-7 to get the all-time record, which is totally possible.
Totally. I mean, at this point, it's like if the Ballers, I would be surprised, honestly, after tonight if they are sweating it out. I know I could see a world where they do have to sweat it out a little bit. I'd be a little surprised. I would be shocked at this point if they don't get the record, just because I think a win like tonight gives Oakland a lot of confidence. Tomorrow it's going to be a Noah Milliken game. Milliken's going to look to bounce back after a tough outing in Colorado Springs, relatively speaking. And the Ballers are looking for another series win. If they get their 11th series win in a row, and then Yuba Sutter, we'll see how they roll into Marysville. I don't know how they're going to be looking. It feels like this Glacier series is maybe draining the last bit of life out of them. They're going to be fighting, though. That's for darn sure. And then Great Falls to finish the season. It's not an inevitability, like we said before, but it is feeling like that, of course, at this point.
We'd like to thank everyone who made this broadcast possible, including Chris, Gage, and Ben, who are all at the controls in their own right and putting us on the air, on the tubes, on the streams, on the astral projections. However you're getting this game right now, we thank you so much for tuning in. And I want to thank Nevada, who's been with me, who, I hate to say this, we've got, let's see, 9 more broadcasts together.
That's less than 10.
That's less than 10.
Pain.
That's
well,
too bad.
Depends if you want to show up in Marysville or not. I just.
I could be talked into it.
Please don't. If the press box is small enough.
Oh, there might be. If I can get a little bit of gas expense, I may find my way up there. But thank you so much for tuning in tonight. That's it for us from this broadcast booth. We'll see you in about 21 and a half hours here at Raimondi Park for a 6:35 start. Again, it will be Noah Milliken on the mound with the Ballers in a 2-1 series lead with 3 more games to go. Once again, the final score, Ballers win 9-8 with a walk-off home run in the ninth by Dylan Tatum. We'll see you at 6:30 pack time. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday evening.